in this theology, but I've just recently learned about Black people actually Israelites and everything.
But you're not able to understand that because you're bucking against it.
I hear you, but it doesn't seem like you're paying
No,
attention.
you heard God. I'm just a messenger. You heard what God said.
All right. You can also email us at biblicalsmoke@gmail.com for more information.
I'm trying to deal with. I'm trying to build up.
You chose a bum, and now you're saying you're miserable for being with a bum that you chose.
Really hate that we really got on this subject because y'all, you know what, damn, y'all really just, I'm trying to live my life. Now y'all making me being held accountable.
All right, we're going to give it about a couple more minutes to get the stage built up. Make sure that you share the room. All right. You know, like I said, we want to deal with the brothers tonight. We want to deal with the brothers. We see an issue. We see an issue. I personally, you know, have some empathy for the brothers. They down bad out here. And I want to help. I know these mighty men want to help as well. We got King on the stage. What's up, King?
Shalom, shalom. What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. We back.
Hey,
I like that topic that you posted too. I got that one in the back pocket just
yes,
in.
yes, yes, yes. Hey, check this out. You can lead a horse to the water, but can you make him drink?
That's a good question. That's a good
So,
question.
do they want their balls back?
You gotta say basketball.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I said.
You know what? That's a good point. It's like a dog that's been neutered, man. Like, after a while, they just don't even care. They just like, downtrodden. They don't really have no life in them. They just kind of walk around just whatever. So you might be right. They might not even want them James back. It's just life now. I'm just walking around ballless.
Damn.
If you want to add to the conversation, make sure you raise your hand, come up on stage. All right, we don't bite, but I do need to put this out there. We can engage in a dialogue. We can have a conversation. As long as you keep it respectful, we can have a conversation. If you become belligerent or you become disrespectful, the men with the green beans on the stage do have the ability to kick your ass off the stage or, meet you with the same energy. So as long as you have some respect, go ahead, King.
No, I will just wait till you finish. Hey, you just remind me. Hey, shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless you all. How y'all doing today? All right. Don't get offended if you come on stage and you get skipped. We gonna come back around to you. You know we be on this thing all night, all day. We're not. You gonna talk, but we got to get to the people who don't know they Israel. Dialogue with them. Wake them up. That's the goal. That's the purpose. I hope y'all with us. All praises.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Stay in the spirit, Israel, those that know. And to everybody else, even Israel, stay respectful. Stay respectful so we can edify the people and deal with the people, even the people that don't agree with what we talk about. As long as you be respectful, we meet you with the same energy. You come
Right.
disrespectful, we meet you with the same energy. So don't get offended.
Hey, you made me think of something. Uh, I don't know. I be aggravated too. Israel. I be aggravated too. Uh, Sometimes you gotta leave people alone in the comments. Y'all take them away. We be dealing with them, and then they use y'all for an excuse to get out the box. You know what I'm saying? We call them in the box. You know what I'm saying? They in the corner, they can't go nowhere, and then here you come, save the day, give them a lifeline. They jump out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pull grease on, we try to grab them, can't grab them, man. Y'all gotta. They use y'all for excuses. They offended me. I gotta go. They be lying, man. Don't give them an excuse, Israel.
Hey, King said, "Let me cook." Let me cook, Israel. Let me cook. Don't just come up to the pot just throwing random ingredients and let me cook. And everybody eat.
Hey,
I feel
Israel,
you.
y'all. Hey, listen, they be right. They be right on it with the spirits, bro, man. But y'all gotta let us get them, man.
Somebody said hashtag the pivot. I feel you. It's a lot of examples we could have used. Somebody said, I thought it said, how do I get my 2 cents back? So all praise. I think we we can keep the room open and not get
Hey,
shadow banned.
yesterday I had a new route, and I was frustrated because I couldn't really speak like I wanted. You know, yeah, I'm on a new route this week, man, and I'm frustrated. But hopefully, I can speak like I want to today. Yesterday, I couldn't. You know, Um, but
Damn, I feel
that was
bad. I feel bad for you, bro. Like that hurt me. Damn.
yeah. I was aggravated yesterday, bro, and it was. I don't know what was up with the minds. I don't know if they was busy, but there was people get away with stuff. I was aggravated, bro.
Yeah. To the people that said add some people to that topic, I agree. It's a lot of brothers that's down bad, but I wanted to play on this Smith thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like Smiths are down bad right now. You know what I'm saying? They down bad right now. So that's the reason for those two examples. They not the only ones, by far from it. But those are two we wanted to use. So, we can bring up those other ones as well. But we're gonna get the room started, man. We got a few people on the stage. But let me plug the room really quick. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Biblical Smoke. All right. We here for the people. Make sure to hashtag Biblical Smoke on Twitter and all social media platforms. Also, make sure to reach out to us at biblicalsmoke@gmail.com. If you have any questions, you can post them there. Reach out to us, find out what schools are available, get the starter pack, get in if there's any topics you want to engage here on Biblical Smoke. You can also submit those as well. Tonight's topic: Ask a Prophet. How do I get my basketballs back? Hashtag Joe, hashtag Will, hashtag Smith. All right. We want to hear from the brothers. We want to hear from the brothers. We want to hear from the sisters too. But it's about the brothers tonight. So, we want to hear y'all add to the conversation. We got my man Trees on stage. I remember you from yesterday. What's going on with you?
What's happening? Shalom, shalom.
Hey, Shalom, what's going on? How do these brothers that's out here down bad get their basketballs back, my brother?
I'm in a situation myself where I'm trying to get my balls back. I got one of them back. I'm trying to get the other. I'm separated from my baby mama right now. We just separated, and she had a grip on my balls, man.
Damn.
And,
I,
and
I, I can respect an honest man. I think that's it
No, that's what
starts
I was
there.
saying. That's what I'm
It starts
saying. No, listen, listen. That's why I'm saying damn, because the first brother. Listen to me. Listen to me. The reason why I say damn, I'm not saying damn. I wasn't even finished. I'm not saying damn because she got his ball. I'm saying damn because the brother admitted to, like, hey man, she got my balls, and plus it's the first brother. If this was a woman topic, you think they would have went like that?
hell nah.
You think it
Hell
would have
no.
went like that? Y'all see the difference? Y'all see why we stay on these women? Look at the first brother. He was like, yeah, bro, my balls over there. Got him over there, man.
Hey
Did y'all
King.
hear it?
Hey King, that's why I wanted to deal with the brothers
Did y'all
tonight
hear
because
it?
they
yeah,
be the main
I
Damn.
ones.
need them back, man. I need them back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you only gonna get better if you admit that, yeah, I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's messed up over here. Can you help me? Come on, sisters, learn from the brothers. Damn, that was good right there. First
Yeah,
brother,
man.
first brother.
E- Ever since we've been separated, man, I've been getting closer to the Most High, man. That's how I got one of my balls back, man. And the closer I've been getting to Him, it's like the more I've been blocking her out. You know what I'm saying? And I know that she gave, I ain't gonna say she gave me one back. I took it back. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High showed me, like, I need to put more. I was putting more focus on her than I was on him. You know what I mean? And the more I could put my focus on her, the more she kept shying away. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, you know what I mean? But since I've been away from her, man, I've been trying to get to the laws, do the commandments, you know what I mean? Going to the Sabbaths and, you know, focusing more on myself, you know what I mean? Trying to do the things that the Most High want me to do, you know what I mean?
Okay, all praises. So what essentially you said was you got to start with yourself, right? In order to reclaim your masculinity, you got to admit that there's a problem, which is good, which is good. And I agree with you. What I think a lot of times is that brothers, because that's a touchy subject, right? What you're essentially saying is At some point, you've allowed a woman to emasculate you as a man. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Right. And that's a hard thing to for a man to swallow. Right. Men are naturally supposed to be the leaders, the protectors, the providers. And now we live in a society that has made it acceptable for men to be put down at the expense of raising up the women. All right, so that's good. That's good. I guess what was the tipping point? What was the tipping point that made you say enough? I need to get my balls back.
She kicked my ass out. You know what I'm saying? Kicked my ass out. I had to man up. You know what I'm saying? And the tipping point is when I start allowing her to do things that I wouldn't usually let a woman do. You know what I mean? Uh,
Hey, brother.
well, you,
Say, can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you, man.
You say she kicked you out?
Yeah,
Yeah. So the scriptures go into that, right? Did you know that?
yeah, I found out recently, and I found out recently. I needed to hear that.
Yeah. Let's edify some more people with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Sirach 33. It's 18, 18, I think.
You want the chief things in life? The chief
No.
things?
No. It's Sirach
Give not
33.
thy wife power over thee. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Sirach
Yes, 19.
33. What 18 say? I just
The book of
want.
Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 19. Give not.
Wait. I want to hear what 18 say real quick.
Yes, sir. Verse 18. Hear me, O ye great men of the people,
Mm,
and hearken with your ears, ye rulers of the congregation.
mm.
Give not thy
So
son
so
and
that's why I want to start at 18. Read that again at 18.
verse 18. Hear me, O ye great men of the people, and hearken with your ears, ye rulers
So
of the
so
congregation.
so God is asking the men, the rulers, because when you read the scriptures, I'm gonna ask you, brother, who are God's I'm trying to quote it right. If you can help me, the ruler of, I know it's a scripture. I'm trying to remember how it goes.
I'm trying to
It's a,
think.
it's a precept. It's a precept for women preachers. I can't. You know what I'm talking about? Is the congregation, the ruler of the congregation.
Oh, yeah. You talking about numbers? Let the Lord set a man over, like
Yes,
that.
yes. So you don't have to get it. I'm just trying to quote it. I couldn't remember how to quote it.
Yes, sir.
But basically, he has the men to rule. You understand? Being a ruler, you can't be defiled by a woman. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're gonna get it tonight. You can't let a woman defile you. You understand? So read that again, 18.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me, O ye great men of the people.
Brother, you a great man. The Most High said, hear him. Don't be a weak Jew, bro. No weak Jews. Read.
And hearken with your ears, ye rulers of the congregation.
You see that? So you got to start somewhere. You're not ruling yet, but you will be. And the scriptures say, how can a man rule the congregation except he rule his own house? You cannot rule the congregation of the Lord if you cannot rule your house. You understand that?
Yeah, yeah.
Read on.
Verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee while thou livest.
Ne- Give no one power over you while you live. Read on.
And give not thy goods to another,
Mm-hmm.
lest it repent thee. and thou entreat for the same again.
So you get your ass put out the house. You understand? So on and so on. Give my keys to my car. So now you can't get to work. You understand what I'm saying? Always have your own stuff. Always. You the leader. You because with men, when we get into it, we don't get out. We don't do that. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We get mad, but we ain't putting you out. We don't move that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the most part, we don't.
Exactly.
Weak ass men. But I know you wouldn't have put her out, right?
Right.
You wouldn't have put her out. So that's what I'm saying. You have to have the power. Because when women do it, they emotional, they go too far. They don't know how to control their emotions. That's why the man need to be in control. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because by him being in control, he teach the little ones, okay, that's how you do it. All right.
Right.
But I don't want to get too many. I won't. I'm waiting for because you in the school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you got some scriptures, but I'm gonna wait for some more people. We got some scriptures lined up for our brothers.
Can I say one right quick?
Who that is? Who that is?
That's
It's not.
I'm
pretty.
not even looking at my
But
phone. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
It's how you say it?
You
Ecclesiasticus?
deserve to say one. You deserve to say one.
Ecclesiasticus, bro.
Yeah. I think how
Just
you
say
say it.
Sirach, bro. Just say Sirach. It's okay. It's the same thing. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus. It's the same thing.
Okay, okay. It says a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
Right. Break that down, brother. You gonna call the scripture up here, you gonna break it down.
So where I
For real.
get from, I got this. It's the yellow book that they gave me when I came to class, and it says, "Do not be supported by a woman." You know, I noticed like and I said, man, if I had her living with me, you know what I mean? Like I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like why it's like that because she don't need to be leading. You know what I'm saying? I need to be the leader. So in a way, I understood. You know what I mean? But with the scripture, I was kind of hoping you broke it down for me a little bit because I need help,
Okay.
man.
Okay. All right. Let's read it again. So I like what you said too. You need to be the one leading. So if men, and I know young, y'all can contest, the men on the stage, y'all can contest what I'm about to say. If men stop being simps, the women would get their minds right. They
Mm.
would.
Mm.
If men stop being simps, because this what happens. If the next simp will, the next ballless brother will. But if but this is the kicker. This is the kicker. If you see, because the women who think they know it all, uh, they got the whole understanding, but here it is, the ones that got husbands, the ones that's actually got men in the house, families, are the ones that is leading the house, the men that's leading the household. But the ones who know it all, right? They over the man. They do what they want. It's 50-50, but they got problems. They don't, oh, I'm talking about sin problems. Because we all gonna have problems. Scripture talk about we're gonna have trouble in the flesh. The trouble in the flesh ain't sin. You understand? That's just marital problems that just, the scripture's gonna help you deal with. But read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is
So it's a problem. It says a woman, if she maintains her husband, that's not normal. So I would say if it happened to be, read,
If she maintain her husband is full of anger.
she's for the anger because that's not normal. The man's supposed to be he's supposed to be running things. He's supposed to be the ruler of his household. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's why a lot of these women don't understand why they angry, why they mad. Do you understand how women, first, think about it. No matter how much a woman makes, tell me if I'm lying, y'all. Audience, tell me if I'm lying. No matter how much a woman makes, it don't matter. Either the brother got to match her or have more than her. Now, in reality, she don't get that, but that's what she repeats, that's what she says. She's not gonna get the man that's right for her. It's all about the money. So just in that, just natural, she don't even know. Just a little bit, she's operating. She don't realize she's operating how she's supposed to operate because she wants somebody to be over her. That's why she don't understand it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Or try to break it down even more.
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying.
Young Judd, what's going on, Judd?
You got Judd on the stage.
Oh, what's going on?
What is that? That's a dope picture right there, bro. It
I
look
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
you showing out a little bit, Judd.
hey, that look like one of them damn assassins.
Hey,
Whoo.
that's the
Men in black.
Judd got
Look,
the
we're not
got
look.
the
The
top G
topic
jacket.
is ask a prophet how to get my basketballs back. That's the topic. I mean, I don't. Y'all going in all
Hey
kinds of
man,
crazy stuff.
okay, I apologize, but the picture's dope. The picture's dope. But no, what
Look,
I
I
was
drilled
saying was
myself.
what I was saying was the woman, she don't even realize that she wants to be taken care of. She wants to be led. You understand? She just confused as hell. She confused as hell. Cause she'll make $100 million and then she want a man. I can't mess with a man who make less than me. You see what I'm saying? That's what she would say.
Exactly.
That's what she would say. He gotta make more. He gotta make more. Because she by nature need that man to lead. By nature. And she don't even realize it. But I mean my mind.
Right. That's called if I'm not mistaken, being hypergamous. Right. They naturally want the best option of a man that they can get. So that's what that is. That's why what King was going into. When that's out of order, give me that in Romans 8, real quick. Romans 8:20.
Hey, I gotta catch Judd up. Judd. The first brother hop on stage and said, I gotta get my balls back. Y'all
You
see that?
kind of low.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing you saying.
You there, King?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes,
The first brother who came on stage, Judd, he came on and said, listen, brothers, I need my balls back. She took my balls from me. I got one, but the reason why I'm saying is the first brother came in and admitting that, yeah, y'all right. She got my balls. I need help. And this is what we be saying to the women all the time. That's why we be on the women so much because it's the brothers would just be like, yeah, you're right. The first brother that came up was like, my balls is gone. How can I get help? This is the difference between men and women with the accountability.
man, you
Mhm.
you you're right about that because you definitely ain't gonna have a sister that say, "Hey, I'm masculine. Um, what I got to do about it?" That you're not usually gonna hear that. You usually hear a lot of excuses. But yeah, that's okay.
And as I'm starting to get myself together, I see she's she's starting to come back to me in a way. You know what I'm saying? She see that I'm about to get my apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on getting a car. She said I go to the Sabbath every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? She see that I'm praising the Most High. Now she want to go to the Sabbath this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Now she's starting to hit me up more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to put more focus on myself. Well, first I'm starting to put more focus on y'all than myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blocking her out more. You know what I mean? And I see she's starting to follow now. You know what I mean? So I see what you're saying. That's why I said I got one
Are
of
y'all
my
married?
no, we ain't married, but we was together 10 years and got a baby girl together, you know.
Y'all live together?
She kicked my ass out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's her
yeah.
place and everything?
Well, we done had about 5 different places, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I was paying all the bills. I was leading the situation, but once we had a baby, I say, man, shoot, you know, to save me some money, you know, go ahead and apply for Section 8, you know what I'm saying? And so we can get a crib, you know, and the bills get cheaper. So we did that. And as soon as we did that, you got to think it's her crib now. And things started to change. You know what I'm saying? Um, and with the ball situation, man, I started to see like the more I kept focusing on her, the more I would start sinning more. You know what I mean? Like, boom, she got her CDLs and stuff. You know what I mean? So she can get good jobs and stuff. But I'm a felon. You know what I'm saying? So it started to seem like we was competing in a way. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to compete with her. It was like she was trying to compete with me. You know what I'm saying? So she went and got her CDLs or whatnot. She started making money, and I'm starting to take my eyes off the Most High, and now I'm starting to sell, you know, sell drugs and stuff just to be able to keep up. You know what I'm saying? It started to seem like like we competing, and it seemed like the more we started competing, it's like the further, you know what I'm saying, we were starting to separate. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man, and and then that's when I started.
What question? What's for the reason her putting you out, was sin involved in it? Like, did you do something and that's why she put you out, or it was just a financial thing?
I'm starting to feel like it was a financial thing, man. Cause she first off, she was tired of that lifestyle. First off, you know what I mean. You know, being in the street, stuff like that. You know, she put up with it for 10 years. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. You know, 10 years straight. You know, in the street. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with her, going to jail. She there for me. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted me to, you know, get a job. You know what I'm saying? Work a job. You know what I'm saying? And have a regular life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the streets was a major part of it, man. And
I mean, is that what she said, or you
yeah, yeah,
feel that way?
she said that. She said that, but I feel like it might be a little more to it. You know what I mean? I just came from like I said, it's the leadership part, man. I'm not being a leader, man. I'm not, you know, I wasn't working, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't,
You had a father growing up?
no, no.
Okay. That's a big issue, um, when it comes to a lot of issues that go on with the men. Is that they're raised by single women. Now, we can go back and forth to find out, was the man fault he didn't stay or whatever. We don't know the situations to why that happens. One thing we do know, that men that are raised by their mothers, they deal with uh, emotional problems, they deal with mental weakness. Um, that's we can read about that all the way in the Willie Lynch letter with how the positions are. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this real quick. Let's see. How can I do this? Let's see. Where can I start reading at? Okay, it says the Negro marriage unit. It's in the Willie Lynch letter, page 19. It says, we breed two nigger males with two nigger females. Then we take the nigger males from them and keep them moving and working. Say the one female bear a female and the other bears a male. Both females being without the influence uh, of the image frozen with an independent psychology will raise their offspring into reverse position. That image is going into that image of what a real man is, going into the image of God, the prophet, male leadership. Since they don't have that, um, it says it'd be a frozen with an independent psychology. It said what they will raise their offspring into reverse positions. The one with the female offspring will teach her to be like herself, independent um, and negotiable. It said we negotiate with her through her. That's that negotiation with like with the government, Section 8, food stamps, um, WIC, all the different things that um, the world gives them, like females, like they treat as double minorities, which that's gonna be going away soon with the affirmative action issue. You just wait, and sooner or later that won't be an issue anymore. But with black women being double minorities, certain jobs, certain credits, certain grants, and things like that are offered to them. Just like even with the Section 8 housing that you was talking about, Trez, with how she was able to just put you out because you're not even supposed to be there, right? That's the negotiation. She's negotiable, right? Because she'll deal with the white man to get certain things. Um, she'll clean a toilet for the white man as long as she's getting a paycheck. But she'll get buy you a pizza. So let me keep reading. It says we negotiate with her through her by her negotiable and it says by her and negotiate her at will. The one with the male offspring, she being frozen with a subconscious fear for his life. So, back then, how they would do the male slaves. The male slaves got raped, they got killed, torn apart, tarred, feathered, all those different things back there doing slavery. And they saw that as a fear for, back in that day, for a male to be dominant and mentally strong, physically strong, to care about his people and to care about his nation and know that captivity is not the way and look for a way out, guess what would happen? They would kill him, right? So it says, she being frozen with a subconscious fear for his life will raise him to be mentally dependent and weak, but physically strong. In other words, body over mind, right? So that goes in with a lot of our men, like to sell drugs, for the most part, you can't be a chump, you can't be afraid of people, you in, bad situations, you out there, whatever you're doing, right? You probably physically strong. You probably, you wouldn't mind fighting somebody, cutting somebody, shooting somebody, whatever it is you got to do to get what you got to get the money, get rich, die, trying YOLO. That's a lot of our men. But the mental part, they're weak. That's why you have a lot of drug dealers that'll make a lot of money, but they still live in the projects. They got bad credit. They got, they done spent, $50,000 on a old Chevy, and with no assets, because that goes into that mental weakness, not being smart, not figuring out like, look, I can't sell drugs for the rest of my life. I got to, like E40 say, hit them hard one time and then hibernate. That's not the mindset of a lot of our young men. That's in that. It's like, okay, I got all this money. Maybe I should start trying to buy property or doing this or doing that. All these drug dealers in the hood, and the Arabs own the stores in the neighborhood. You would think they would try and figure something out, but they won't because they're mentally weak, right? And that's the issue we have. That's why a lot of men that's in that they either stay with a woman or they stay in the hood. They all buy drug dealer cars, which is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. You know, like, why buy that car? The police know that's a drug dealer car. Why did you just buy a Charger? Why you bought a Scat Pack? Why you bought what's that? The track house? What's that car
Sitting on
called?
26s.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that they're stupid. You know they're not stick. They know how to cook up, cook up drugs and do all this stuff, and they know how to make stuff make sense. But at the same time, they're dumb. You know, um, they don't have any real mental smarts about them. It's street smarts, but it's not something that's gonna. They don't look and see a future, and it's because they're raised that way. They're raised just to, to get by day. Don't die, don't die. But they're not really given any kind of, they're not given the same mindset that the women are given. Look, you need to be independent, because you're going to have to depend on yourself. You're going to have to take care of yourself for the rest of your life. So you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to get a degree, you need to get your PhD, get your master's, you need to have a business on the side. That's black women teach their daughters things like that, but they don't teach their sons things like that for the most part. And this book was written a long time ago. It
And
says,
that's
it says now in a few years, when these two offspring become fertile for early reproduction, we will mate and breed them and continue the cycle. This is good, sound, and long range comprehensive plan. And so, they put this together like this to make sure that their economy still works good. That's why the prison pipeline, what they call it, the prison pipeline.
School to prison pipeline.
for prison.
Okay, I thought it was something else that kind of rhymed. But okay, the school to prison pipeline, they set it up this way. They want things to go this way. They want the music to still be where it is. They want, they want women to be independent. So they continue to raise their kids, their sons this way. I did a class on it. It's called covert incest. A lot of mothers treat their sons like their boyfriends or husbands. Um, and that messes with the mind of a son. So, he hates his mom. So guess what? He gonna hate his girlfriend. He's gonna hate his wife. He never really shown how to really be a man. So, you know, with the topic, get your balls back. A lot of people will look at it and be like, man, y'all really just going in on the men. But us men know, especially us men that were mama's boys, know what the mentality of what a lot of men are going through that were raised that way, and we want them to change. So the title's not a bad title. It's something that we know that's going wrong in our community, right? Did y'all go over the preeminence in Sirach 30?
Yes, sir. But it's always can be touched on again, Judge.
If y'all read it already, you know, don't need to keep reading it. I know y'all read Isaiah 3,
No,
12.
sir.
Read that, Isaiah 3 and 12.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
So men are like this because the women are in a position or in a leading position. So, our job is to deal with both sides of it, to deal with the men, as in, hey, make sure that you don't do to your son or daughter the same thing that was done to you. Make them grow up in a single parent household, to go through the same emotional distress that you went through. And at the same time, the woman makes sure she's one knows how to pick a man, a godly man, and at the same time, they're not doing things that would make a man not want to stay there. Marry before you carry, and things like that. So, um, first things first, Trez. You got to become a man of the Lord. You got to become a man of the Lord, and at the same time, you got to be around other men that come from the background that you come from, been through what you've been through, know what you're dealing with, and they can counsel you through the Bible on how you need to make changes. And being around those men, you'll be able to see that it is possible to change. A lot of brothers came out of that lifestyle, selling drugs, this, that, going from baby mama to baby mama, chick house to chick house and stuff like that. A lot of brothers done been through that and then came out of it. So, anybody know when I get to talking, I'm gonna always talk about congregating. You say you do congregate with a school, correct?
Yeah, I do.
What school? Which one you go to?
And I'm in Gastonia.
Okay. Well, you're in Gastonia, so it's a lot of positive role models. How long you been going?
This past Saturday was my third week.
Okay. All right. Are you vocal with the men there about things that you deal with and adamant about changing, or are you
Uh,
just there?
yeah, I haven't got there yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you got to make sure what they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease. You know, you got to
Mm.
make sure that you letting people know, what you're going through, so you can get fixed. Um, let's see what I want. Let's see, scripture I wanted. Give me that and John 16. That's not what I want. 16 and 24. Yeah, I mean, yeah, John 16:24. That's a good one.
Book of John, chapter 16, verse 24. Hitherto have ye asked nothing in my name? Ask, and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full.
So you got to make sure you talk about, what you're trying to do. A lot of time, a lot of people keep stuff secret, or they just kind of sit there and nobody knows what's going on. And you, like I said, I always say you have a brother that's that's right there, that's going through it. I'm been through the exact same thing that you're going through, and he can definitely, show you how to get out of that situation. You know, read that. Go to James 4. James 4 and start at verse. Start at verse 1.
The book of James, chapter 4, verse 1. From
Yeah.
whence come wars and fightings among you,
So it's actually like what come the issues and things that you got going on. Where do they come from? Read.
even of your lust, that war in your members?
So it come from the things that you got going on inside. Um, a lot of times, people sell drugs as a spirit of covetous. Want the fast money and things like that. Or a lot of we all got some kind of sin that we dealing with. A lot of that, letting you know that a lot of that come from inside. Keep reading.
Verse 2. Ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have, and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not.
And so it's letting you know you got all this stuff going on. You know, you in front of the people who can help you, but you just sitting there. You just like, well, I'm just here. What's gonna happen is, the devil seeing you trying to change, he gonna get in your head and go, man, they ain't really saying nothing to really help you with what you actually dealing with. A lot of the classes coming out, it's about prophecy, about what's going on in Israel right now, with Amalek, the Ashkenazis, and the Arabs. A lot of the classes coming out, they real deep. There's a lot of deep classes coming out right now, especially this being your third time. You may be like, well, some of this stuff over my head. I don't even know what they're talking about. I just saw that the kingdom of heaven gonna be 1,500 miles high, and that's just enough room for the Most High foot to fit in there. Like I don't know what all this means, right? So you got to make sure you asking about the things that you deal with. You go to some of these officers in there, these leaders that's in there, and you talk to them and tell them like, look, this is what I got going on. This is the situation I'm in. What I got to do to get out of it, and then they can personally counsel you on what's going on. Have a brother that can call you, that you can call in times that you got questions and things like that. You know, to get fixed. Right? Read that last part again. Read verse 2 one more time.
Yes, sir. Verse 2. Ye lust and have not. Ye kill and desire to have, and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not.
Read.
Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust.
And make sure when you ask them to get fixed, you ask them to get fixed because you want to make it into the kingdom. You're not asking them to get fixed because you just want your woman back. Because it's not gonna work any if that's the case. You got to make sure that you want to get yourself right first before you can be a good husband, before you can be a good father. You have to be a child of God. You have to make sure that you love God first. And that should be the number one thing. I got to get myself right so I could be a good husband, so I can be a good father, I can be a good provider, a good protector, and a great mighty prophet. That's got to be the mindset. Can't just be so I was going to get my girl back, and then once I got her back, this and that, and I go back to doing the same thing, right? So you got to make sure you do those things. Uh, you do those things. Don't just be at the school and sitting there. It's not, the school is set up so you can have a place to be able to get your questions answered and get your problems fixed. That's why the school's there. So make sure you're taking advantage of being able to be in the school, especially a school like that. It's a lot of mighty brothers in that school, a great leadership at that school, um, to where you can get your questions answered and you could be on the right track to getting your balls back. We joke, it's funny. We say get your balls back, but shit, a lot of brothers up here speaking had to get their balls back. So,
Yeah, that's what
it
I'm
is
trying.
what it is.
I'm really trying. I'm trying to get in the kingdom, man. You know what I mean? Like I told her, she hit me up not yesterday, and I told her, straight up, like if you ain't trying to, serve the Most High, or you know what I mean, you trying to keep living that. I really only want to deal with. I don't want to deal with nobody. You know what I mean? That ain't trying to, please the Most High. Be honest with you. I'm starting to feel better. I'm about to graduate school. You know what I'm saying? She see that. I graduate school in 3 months. Everything
Yeah.
coming together, man.
But you
You know what I
can't
mean?
do this for the woman. You can't do this for the woman, man. You
I'm
can't you
not.
can't do
I'm
it.
not.
I mean, I know you've been together with her for a long time. Y'all got a kid and all this stuff. Y'all got a lot of history. But it can't be done for the woman. Because when you do it for the woman, that means the woman can control whether you stop doing it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
If you're doing it for the woman, then she got a say in whether you do it, whether you keep doing it or not. So it's got to be for you. It's got to be for you to get into the kingdom. All right, that's
yeah,
what it's got to be. So look, so when you go to the school next Sabbath, make sure you go up to the leadership table, between classes or after class, or however they set it up there. Some schools may do it different when they allow people to ask questions and stuff like that. But before you leave, you make sure you talk to somebody, one of the leaders there, not just some random person there. Talk to one of the leaders there. Uh, about what you got going on and what you need to do to get it fixed. And I guarantee you, brothers will help you. Brothers will help you. Brothers will give you a call. Brothers will allow you to call them. They will help you. And that's what we need. We got to make sure we helping each other. Scripture say, love your neighbor as yourself. That's the royal law. And I tell you what, you know, if it weren't for me coming to this truth and brothers helping me with things that I had to deal with, who knows, and that's for probably everybody, up here with the green being on, it's about helping brothers with the issues that they got. So, you already at the hospital, don't just sit in the waiting room. You know what I'm saying? Go to the triage and get diagnosed. Go see a doctor so he can tell you what's wrong and give you the medicine to fix it.
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, they be having breaks and stuff. You know, they give us a break. So, you know, next time I'm gonna step up to the table and go talk to them.
There you go. There you go. You know, tell him Judge sent you.
Judd, I got you.
All right.
All right, all praises. That's what we're here for. Like we said in the beginning, we're gonna deal with the brothers tonight. You know, they say we don't deal with them. You know, that's proof that we do. And when we do deal with the brothers actually want the help. So that's refreshing. All right, I'm gonna plug the room though. Y'all already know it's Biblical Smoke. Hashtag Biblical Smoke on Twitter, all social media platforms. Reach out to biblicalsmoke@gmail.com for various topics that you want us to cover. Ask your questions, get the starter packet, and seek out any local schools in the area so you can get yourself built up. Tonight's topic: ask a prophet. How do I get my basketballs back? Hashtag Joe, hashtag Will, hashtag Smith. Brothers is down bad. All right, so ask a prophet. All right, we have, let me see what we got on stage. We got Isaac and we got Gabriel. I think Isaac was up here first. What's going on, Isaac? What's your thoughts on the topic?
Shalom, leadership, most high in Christ bless. Um, I definitely need my balls back, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been castrated, whatever you want to call it. No cap.
Yeah, all praises. Hey, King, that's two. You know, so I'm already starting to see a pattern here when dealing with the brothers versus dealing with the sisters. That
Dad,
it
these
looked like the
sisters
brothers
think,
want help.
hey, y'all sisters, hey, I'm telling y'all, see any sisters on here that's listening, that want to be like, oh, y'all don't get on the men. We don't have to get on the men like we got to get on y'all because y'all don't even think y'all have a problem.
Hey, Judge, the men get on themselves, and I guarantee you, so if we do a topic about the women tomorrow, they could have been just on here today, and they gonna say, "Why y'all don't get on the men? Y'all always getting on the women." I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But anyway, oh my bad,
So what's
Judge.
up with you? Was that Isaac talking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So what's going on?
All right. So I've been knowing that. First of all, I've been knowing that I'm Israel for quite some time, and back in the world, I met this sister that I known just like the brother for almost 10 years. And me knowing that I'm Israel, I fornicated with her, right? And I did not know how deep Hebrews 13:4 go until I messed with her. Because before I messed with her, you know how we talk on the phone and this and that when we meet each other, right? Then when we messed around, her spirit changed, and that's when I realized that sex is not just physical; it's spiritual. Because now, even now, she sends me letters and crying, talking about she can't get rid of this, can't get rid of that. She used to pop up over my house uh, and like when she wanted favors, she would, because I taught her that she was Israel too. So when she wanted favors, she would rub my head and say, "Oh, you look just like Christ," and this and that, this and that. And being the simp that I used to be, I used to fall for it and give her what she wanted. And then in return, she treated me like I. Well, it wasn't just her fault. It was my fault too because I knew what I was supposed to be doing. But anyway, she so when she wanted favors, she would rub my head and rub my hair, talking about I look just like Christ. And me being the simp that I was, I fell for it, and it made the situation worse to the point where she would disrespect me in the house. Me damn near getting kicked out because I'm yelling too much and my anxiety going. Just a whole bunch of foolishness, man. And me knowing better.
So, but real quick, y'all live together?
Oh no, sir, no, sir. I don't deal with her no more.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, well, okay. Well, where you got to get your balls back from then?
Um, I'm in the process of repairing because I still haven't got them back mentally because I don't know how to be a man yet, you know. So like you was telling the other brothers, I got to get around the brothers, and I'm in the process of doing that. But yeah, I still feel like I'm castrated.
Well, I mean, that's always the first step, is examples. The
Yes, sir.
first step is examples, you know what I'm saying? Because, as a man, you get destroyed on so many different ways. You get destroyed in the world, you get destroyed, as you was a kid growing up, you get destroyed with media, all you hear your whole life that niggas ain't shit. I mean, that's mostly what we done heard most of our life. You know, I remember, like I always say, I remember this waking up in the morning, this song played every morning, like when the alarm clock went off, that I'm not your superwoman. You know, just some real bullshit. Even with James Brown, it's a man's world, but it's like it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. It's like, whatever. If you say so. But it always, everything that we hear is always, demeaning, at the end of the day. That's what we hear, that, we just ain't shit. We done heard that our whole life. So the thing is, and that's why people hated Kevin Samuels. I'll be honest with you, because Kevin Samuels was saying, men, guess what? You are somebody, and instead of worrying about, these women, get yourself together first. Put yourself in a position to where, where you get to pick of what you want. You not just, you gotta get a woman that's in the category that you can be in because you on the bottom. It's like, no, get yourself on top, get yourself in the position that you need to be in. Then that way you can be picky. You gotta, what was that movie? Boomerang. He was like, you gotta reverse that. If anybody remember that part of the movie.
They don't know.
Like,
They don't know. These youngsters don't
you gotta
know.
reverse that. I heard you was coochie whip. You gotta reverse that.
Whoop
You gotta
that.
whip.
Whoop that.
so so that's the thing. And so when the thing is when it's a power dynamic where the women have more power, yeah, they want to see strong black men, but what does that mean to their power? That means it has to be a change. What they call a paradigm shift or something like that. Got to be a shift in the power. So once they see that, they don't really like it. It's like, yeah, I want you to be strong, but I want it to be 50-50. It's like, well, that's not gonna work. Either I got my balls or you got them. Like, it can't work any other way. So there's got to be a shift, and most of um, the communication that we have with TV, social media, and things like that do not pick men in a leading, powerful manner. So we got so much against us, So, hey, and we may look at this topic and people will be like, like, man, who's gonna admit that they don't have their balls, or who this and that? But a lot of brothers know that they don't have their balls. A lot of brothers know that they woman may say something and they'll just back down and won't this and that, whatever. Man, forget all that, man. We go to war on this bit. But that's always got to be. It's got to be one way. And are you in the body? Yes, I think you said you in the body. You trying to get yourself in the body? I mean, you said leadership or
I'm
whatnot.
I'm in a process of trying to get to the Sabbath possibly this week. I mean this
When you
weekend.
say when you say trying, what that means?
Uh, I have cerebral palsy, so
Oh, okay, all right. I
uh,
think you was
and
on Upload
I've
God's Law.
I've been congregating before in IUIC Mississippi. I just need to get myself together and prove
Jackson,
myself again. So
Jackson or Tupelo?
Jackson,
Jackson. Okay.
yes sir.
All right. Well, even with that, like, if you can't get there for medical reasons, at the end of the day, at least, reach out to the school where you probably, and be in contact with brothers that can help you, in that situation.
Yes sir. Officer Obadiah knows me very well. Him, Captain
Okay.
Obadiah. You know.
All right. Well, well, then that's who you need to be talking to. You know.
Yes sir.
All right. All praise.
All right, we're gonna move
Hey,
on.
and hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. It's a sister that's in there saying, like, this the first time they heard us get on the me. We not getting on them hard, whatever. But and I guess they said it's gonna be about the women, back on the ladies. Yeah, it is gonna be back on the ladies. It is what it is. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta come in here. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be back on a woman. Because we in this position because of y'all wicked asses. If Eve wouldn't have been trying to be a god then we'd probably be all right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy. The Bible say it ain't nothing more wicked than the wickedness of a woman. Right? You can't even sit in the room where we getting on the men and just be like, let me listen to them get on the men. You gotta open your goddamn trap to have something to say about that.
Wait a minute. Somebody said something about us getting on the men? The woman?
I ain't talking about something we
Hey,
don't
hey,
never
check,
do
check
it
the, hey, check the
and it's
J.
gonna
Hey,
go back
King,
to
I
the
put.
women. I mean,
What?
yeah. I mean, we look at the end of the day, we stay. We'll stay on the women forever. But what's crazy is how many women come on here and say, you know what, I am wicked. You know what, I am masculine. You know what, I am the reason why my man left. You know what, I'm the reason why I got 3 kids by 3 different dudes. I'm the reason this. I got a smart mouth, so that's the reason why this. I got it. We don't get that. We get stuff like, but well, what if your mama a woman, ain't she? We get stuff like that. It's like, the accountability of it. You got brothers being straight accountable about the issues that they got. Well, what you want me to do? You want me to cuss him out for knowing that he got a problem? Alcohol is anonymous. The first thing you got to do is say I'm an alcoholic. You can't say I used to be an alcoholic. I'm a recovering alcoholic. No, you got to say I am an alcoholic. You got to admit that you're an alcoholic. That's it, straight up. Sisters
Hey,
don't want to
Jeff.
do that.
Hey, Jeff. What they don't understand is that we meet them with the energy that they come with. So if you put something out there and there's accountability, like you said, there's no need to like bombard or
But
quote
what we
unquote
supposed to
bash the
do?
person.
Am I supposed to yell at him for admitting that he wrong?
That's what they
You
want.
son of a bitch. But you just gonna admit that you got problems? You supposed to lie about it, nigga. What I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, you
What
right.
I'm
Yeah, you right. I don't have no
Yeah,
balls.
I'm a piece of shit. You right.
what
That's
I- what
that's how they
what
want.
am I supposed to do? Goodness. Dang. Man, hey, look, I feel sorry for I don't even know the sisters. I don't shut up. Leave it alone.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but that's why.
You'll never hear a woman tell her daughter, "Mama was a whore."
Damn.
You won't hear it. Now your daddy would say, "Hey, son,
For
daddy
the
ain't."
most, for the most part, most men don't talk shit about they women like that to their
Right.
kids. Most men don't be like, "Hey, your mama ain't shit." They just take it. They'll just be, like, man, they may tell you like, look, a lot of stuff went down, you know what I'm saying? When you get older, you may understand. That's mostly the story you'll get from a man. They ain't about to say your mama was I caught your mom giving another dude head in the back seat of the car, so I had to leave her. I wasn't staying. I found out you ain't really my kid. You really ain't my kid. You ain't gonna hear that. For the most part, dudes will they'll just take it. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what this. Why did Chris Brown beat up Rihanna? How come we ain't had the answer to that question yet? How come you can't even ask that question? Chris Brown can never say why he did what he did. And if he do, they'll cancel him again. No one asks Rihanna, what happened? Why did Chris Brown hit you? Why did he beat you like that? Nobody asked her that question. She went on a whole year uh, victory lap about talking about Chris Brown, and not one person asked her, what did you do to make him hit you like that? Because I'm sure they wasn't just sitting in the car and he looked over at her and he just started beating her in the face. I'm sure that didn't just happen. He didn't bite her because, you know, she was picking her fingernails too loud. Something happened. Something happened. It is what it is. Something had to happen. But nobody knows. Somebody said Chris Brown hit all his girls. Oh, okay. Well, if you say so, maybe all his girls hit him too. They say hurt people hurt people. They both of them done seen their parents in abusive relationships. You know, who knows? They even women even lied on Chris Brown about Ray too, Lady Issachar. So I mean, yeah, he bitter. Yeah, he bitter. But
Hey,
the
don't.
thing is, the point that I was trying to make is that the thing that I was trying to make is that nobody will even ask that question. You know, like they'll say, oh, it's no reason for a man to hit a woman. Oh, it's many reasons. Now, you probably shouldn't do it, but there are many reasons. I mean, let's not be retarded and be like, there's no reason, there's no reason for that to happen. I'm like, yeah, if he found out that she gave him AIDS, I think you could slap her. I mean, I don't know. I don't think who would be mad would be like, well, I understand. He probably shouldn't have hit her, but I understand. But I'm just saying, like that mindset that a lot of women have, that men, nobody cares. Nobody care about men's mental stability. Nobody cares about what issues men going through. It's just, hey man, you better, hey, suck it in and deal with it. Get up in the morning, go to work, and that's that. You know, it is what it is. And I'm not saying it's okay for Chris Brown to do what he did. I'm not saying that that was horrible. If Rihanna was my daughter, I don't care what she did. I'll come see him. But what I'm saying is that nobody even asked the question to what happened because nobody cares. Nobody care. All they care about is Rihanna's story, and that's what I'm trying to show that for the most part, men it don't make sense to even say who, where, when, and why because don't nobody care, and you can't even say anything about it. You know. So no, Chris Brown was wrong. He shouldn't have did what he did. I make sure I got to put that out there. Chris Brown shouldn't have did what he did. He was wrong, 1,000% wrong. But what I'm showing is that nobody even cares about what set it off. What Rihanna was perfect. She was sitting in the car and she was singing a gospel song and Chris Brown just started beating on her. That's what happened. Sure. But I'll mute my mic.
Hey,
He
that's
said
heavy.
that info is all over YouTube though. Whatever. It ain't not one interview with somebody asked Rihanna what she did. Not one. So if you can find it, post it on here. I wouldn't mind hearing it.
Hey, what you're saying is heavy because that is true. A lot of men, they know they being lied on. They know uh, these women going in on them, and they don't say nothing. Like I'm just my dad. When I find him, my dad never told me anything. When I finally got with my dad and talked to him, I understood. I understood because I seen it when I was growing up. But my mom, I was like, damn. But I heard his side. But when he never said anything, he never told me anything. So that's real.
Yep. Yep, that's it. Like the dude that's who is that? The dude that was married to that sister chick. Uh
I know you're talking about.
yeah.
He been quiet though.
Yeah, he ain't said a word. Michael B. Jordan. They say one word about that hoe that he was dealing with. What's her name? The pass around. Everybody
Lori
passing
Harvey.
around. Yeah. Didn't say one word. The dude that she just
Him?
messed with.
I like
Nobody
Similac going a bit.
Yeah, nobody gonna say nothing. Hey, oh yeah, Corey Hadrick. Yeah, that's his name. Nobody gonna say.
I was gonna be able to smell it. You come out the shower, have been woofing
Whoa,
like
whoa,
I
whoa,
ain't getting
whoa.
close
We
to
can
you
hear you.
smelling me.
Your mic, your
There's a
mic, your mic, your
difference.
mic, your
Somebody
mic,
got to
your
get
mic,
all up under
your
here.
mic, your
It's
mic,
finally smell
your mic.
good.
Let me get. I don't know what's going on over there, boy. It sounds like somebody about to have a good time. But but
Did y'all hear what I said? My phone cut. My boss called me.
nah, I didn't hear you. We heard something else. Somebody talking about somebody smelling good.
No, I ain't. That wasn't coming from me.
Nah, it wasn't.
No, I said I
That was
I,
coming from Jay. Jay came off his mic. I was like, oh snap, what's on about to
Oh,
go on?
damn.
I was like, I don't know, somebody's smelling good. So I had to plug in the audience. I couldn't mute you. I don't know how to mute no more.
they switched it around.
But like I said, you got all these different um issues that go on. But the men ain't gonna say nothing. Steve Harvey ain't gonna say nothing. Will Smith ain't gonna say nothing. Corey Hadrick ain't gonna say nothing. The other guy ain't gonna say nothing. You got all these different situations, Jeezy ain't even really saying nothing, about his situation. He just like, hey, look, let me get this chick away from me. And it's been going on forever. Most time men don't say nothing. They just suffer in silence. They keep it moving. But then women, like the whole Puff Daddy thing, you know. Now, um, who the chick he with right now? Miami,
The
JT,
homeboy,
one
the
of the two.
W.
Right. Now she done said that she like to get peed on, right?
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. She said it's an interview. She said she like to get peed on. That's what she say. Now she around here, she got all the, she modeling all the stuff, Puff Daddy money going around. Say she like to get peed on, so who knows what else going on. So what, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, she gonna try and sue him too for stuff? It's like, but you a hoe. You like this lifestyle. Same thing with Cassie. You in this lifestyle, you know what it is. You ain't gotta be there. You could leave. But then after you don't get what you thought you were supposed to get, then now you're gonna put out a lawsuit. And hey, the smartest thing Puff Daddy could do is just, hey, let me just pay it off and let it be over with instead of speaking to it. Russell Simmons, with his ex-wife, it don't make sense to even speak about it because it don't matter what, you wrong. So when men come out and be accountable, what you want me to do? Yell at them? Nothing I can do.
Y'all women, just remember tonight. And when we do a topic with the women, just see how it goes. And all the men said so far, all the men said that it was my fault. I allowed this
Yeah.
to happen.
Yeah, the sister said, Jeannie is silent. Yeah, she's silent now because she couldn't keep her mouth shut, and that's why he ain't dealing with her no more. So it is what it is. Yeah, now she's silent because she about to lose her husband. So she doing what she should have been doing, was shutting the hell up. She should have been shutting up, and she still would be married. But nah, she got to be all in the public, all talking about this, all talking about that, this and that. It is what it is. Jeezy made her relevant. It ain't wasn't the other way around.
Hey, Judd, I, you know what I just realized? I think the sisters do want it about them, cause
Yeah,
like it was
I
said, the
was
topic
just
is about the
I
men,
was just thinking that
and they
the
forced the
women want
topic
us
to
to
them.
talk about them. Just like they got women they want to fight, that like they want men to hit on them and stuff like that. I feel like the women want the topics to be about them. It's like, good lord.
They couldn't help it. Like we wasn't paying them no attention. We was on the brothers,
Yeah,
and
they probably are
they
talking
switched the
about
topic to them.
saying all this stuff to fix the men. What the hell? Why are you trying to fix the men?
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I was just
Why
thinking
you?
about that.
Why you not cussing them out? Why you not doing this to them? Why you not? Because they're listening.
It's like your wife. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying attention to me. The hell? I just watched a movie with your ass. What the hell? We just had ice
Bruh,
cream.
bruh. Oh my God. Like, you're not listening. I say, yes, I am. I can't talk and listen at the same time. What do you want me to do?
Oh man. All right. All right. Yeah, I just thought about that. That was crazy. All
All
right,
right,
let's
who we
get it
got?
back to the men. All right. All right. So the topic tonight, ask a prophet. How do I get my basketballs back? Hashtag Joe, hashtag Will, hashtag Smith. We got some other mighty men on the stage. Joseph, Jay. What's going on with y'all? All right. We gonna move on to, I want to say, Lorando.
No, he just got on. He just got on
He
here.
just got on. Who was on first?
Yeah,
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
All right, Buffalo. What's up? What's your thoughts on the topic? Ask a prophet. How do I get my basketballs back? Buffalo, you there? Going once, going twice. If you're trying to talk, your mic is muted. All right. In the bottom, I want to say right hand corner of your facial thing, it's a little microphone that you can push.
He put in a chat that he gotta go pee.
Yeah, go to Lorando.
All right, Lorando, what's going on, man? What's your thoughts on the topic? How do men get their basketball?
Shalom, shalom. That's a funny topic, but I'm like, it's cool. How do I get my basketball back? Basically, I'm like, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's a lot of noise in the background, but we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm a truck driver. I'm sorry. Basically, I'm like, kind of just be the man that God called you to be. And basically, I'm like, stand up for what you believe in, and I'm like, be that man that you are. Know that, you know, hey, I'm kind of stopped on that a little bit, but I'm like,
What you mean? You married?
I'm divorced.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess the topic, what you got divorced for?
She cheated, and I let her go.
Oh, I mean, well, did she take your balls with her?
No, she didn't. She didn't take my balls with her.
You kind of said, well, are
No,
you
no.
sad?
I said that again, good.
You sad?
No,
Okay, I'm just making sure.
no. I'm like, she. Well, it happened a long time ago, but I'm like, it. Basically, I'm like, she did what she did and everything, and I caught her, and I'm like, I wasn't gonna deal with nobody that's a cheater.
So basically, what you're saying is she belonged to the streets.
Exactly.
All right, I'll praise it. Well, maybe the topic ain't for you, because unless you don't have your balls, but it sounds like you got them. You put it out. Some brothers, wife will cheat on them and they stay with her.
Yes, sir.
Like Joe
They'll get
Smith.
the sloppy seconds.
I didn't hear you. I'm not my headset is tripping.
He said you left, after she cheated. Some brothers will stay with a woman that she cheating on them or she being in the street. Kind of like with the topic. One of the subjects of the topic is former baller Joe Smith. His wife still embarrassing the hell out of him in the media. You know.
I don't know, man. That Joe Smith thing, I just still, I don't, I still don't buy it.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I
I
feel
don't
you on
buy it.
that.
I don't buy it. I think that's just to try and, he pimping her out. And he a cuck, as they say. As my pops would say, yo, he a cuck. Yeah, he a damn cuck. And he all right with dudes being his woman as long as he getting a little money out of it. That's what I think. Because this stuff be kind of stupid. The story, I watched the interview and I was just like, the story just don't make sense. Like, it just it don't make much sense. Like with Cameron, and I mean, with the massage and all that stuff, it just seemed like he, was like, hey, just, yeah, Hollywood weird place. Hollyweird is what they call it. I just don't buy it. You know, that's just me.
Yeah. All right, we got Lorando. Am I saying your name right?
Now we already talked to Lorando.
No, well, I'm saying did he have anything else to contribute?
Yeah,
Excuse me, to the
Buffalo,
topic.
Buffalo, man.
Come on, man, move it on.
They all just asking, man.
No, sir. I'm good. So long.
All right, all praise. All right, what's going on, Buffalo? You back with us? Buffalo, you there? It looked like your mic unmuted, but we can't hear anything. Going once, going twice.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We can hear you loud and clear. What's your thoughts on the topic?
All right, all right. Hey, I'm in the body leadership. This topic right here, it's a lot of men out here that just don't have their testicles or round areas or areolas or they balls. So they tend to lean at other topics and other things that's going on in their life, like simping and going back and forth with the prophets. So therefore, I just simply say, hey, look, keep the commandments and live. That's right.
You still talking? It looked like your mic unmuted, but you kind of went out.
Nah, this phone, man, I'm on an Android. Y'all gonna get me for this Android. I'm on an Android.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm sorry. You know.
So you married Buffalo?
No, sir. I was married for 23 years. You know, she was black and she went both ways on me. And every time
Both
I got
ways.
off of
What you
her,
mean she went both ways? Like she got her a girl?
nah, it's like
A girl got a
every time I got
girlfriend?
every time I got off of her, somebody got back on her. And when I got back with her, she got back with me.
Oh,
Yeah, her last name was Interstate. Her first name was Highway. I've been a truck driver for 23 years.
man, I
Oh,
ain't gonna lie,
I got it.
man.
I already know what you was dealing
What's that? What's that, King? What was I dealing with, King?
with. Just leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone, bro. You a truck driver, bro. I know what y'all. I know what the truck driver is doing.
Nah, I've been doing it for a long time, Lisa. So I'm getting back right now. Had some medical issues, but we getting back right.
Okay,
hmm
okay. So
But as
okay,
far as the
so
topic, I got like my balls and two other two other sacks of balls. When I go around and talk to the other young men, I give them back their balls and tell them, continue with these balls.
well
And
you can't really prove you got your balls when you're single. Like
oh yeah, you
Right.
can, you
it's
really
just it's
can.
just it's just words. I'll be honest with you. It's just words. I done heard brothers tell me that they was like, hey, now when I get married, it ain't gonna be like that. And I said, okay, like, whatever you
No,
say,
no,
buddy.
no. I was young, and you know, I found out something. I said, look what this thing can do, and this young lady, well, she was older than me. She got pregnant, and I stepped up and I married her, and we went on to have more children. And like I said, I was about like about 17 years old, and I took the responsibility, and
Wait, you was 17. How old was she?
21.
Dang, man, the damn predators.
Nah, I was young, man. I'm from the old school, bro.
No, I'm
I was
saying she a
born in.
predator. She a damn
Yeah, you're
predator.
right. I was born in '66,
She
but I was
messing with a
nasty.
baby. She a messing with a baby. What's wrong with
Man,
it?
I
What's
was
wrong with
I was
these?
nasty, Juggernaut. I was nasty. I was nasty.
Hey, it don't matter. She's still supposed to know better. Hey, R. Kelly peed on a girl. She was nasty too.
Well,
But
I
it
didn't say
wasn't
nothing
right.
about pissing on nobody,
I'm
man.
just saying it wasn't right though. Just because she was nasty, that don't mean R. Kelly was right. He was
Nah, I
wrong.
didn't. Yeah, you right. You right.
Hey, so
You
these,
know.
these women, some damn predators. Damn
Yeah,
cool.
you
You know
right.
what I'm
And
saying?
she had my balls, and I married her.
Cause that's what they want. They get a young kid so they can control them, so they can be mama, and then complain about being mama all at the same time. Women
Well, I
crazy.
mean,
They want to be
uh,
mama. They want to get a young kid and then complain about having to be mama.
well, I had other kids with her, and that was that area, drugs and all of that, and we was,
Oh,
you know, it was a kingpin thing. You know what I'm saying? I was millionaire before I was 22, and I had a lot, and I just left everything with her and walked away. Now I'm in the East. and she can have all that because she switched up on me, and you
Well,
know,
you know,
every,
I don't think I would have gave her all that.
everybody wanted fame. Everybody wanted fame, but I wanted righteousness. I want to settle down. I wanted something simple. But the more you feed, the more they get fat. And I was trying to stay slim in my life. You know what I mean?
Nah,
And
that's a Judah parable I don't have yet.
no, I'm from Gad. I'm Gad. I'm Buffalo. I'm Gad all the
Well, I
way.
mean, you know, you
Yeah.
sound like you Judah to me though.
No, I'm Gad. I'm Gad all the way. I come
You
off a
was raised
reservation.
Gad? You was raised
Yes, sir.
Gad?
I come off a reservation. Gad.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm always
Well,
calling you Juggernaut because
but-
once you get started, man, whoo, you can't stop you.
well, that's a Gad proverb. At least we definitely all part of the 12 tribes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, that's right there. Because you know, I'm not worried about anything that's material. I'm just worried about that foundation. You know what I mean?
Okay, all
I
praise.
found
What school you go to?
I go to the Pope in the Wheezy,
The what?
to the Pope in the Wheezy.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, King know it. The Shreveport in Louisiana.
Hey, Judd, he talking about that place where people be rubbing their hands together like Birdman. You know what I'm talking
No,
about?
Nah,
hell no. Oh, hell no.
Man, first of all, Shreveport is not Louisiana. Shreveport is Texas. All right, let's just get it
Oh,
straight. Shreveport, Texas.
damn.
All right. So it's basically an extension of Dallas. Let's just be honest about it. I'm sure
Hey, Jude, definitely not.
King would definitely acknowledge that
yes.
nobody considers Shreveport, Louisiana. That's from the real Louisiana. I'm sorry, don't get mad at me, but I just have to say it how it is. Just like anything under Orlando is not the South. It's just the peninsula attached to the South. It, it is what it is.
and, and Atlanta, Georgia is not the South.
And Atlanta is we look. Pimp C gave Atlanta the South back. He made nice and said, "Okay, y'all the South." But Andre 3000 just ruined it. Atlanta is no longer the South.
I seen it. I seen it. I was like,
So
what the hell, God?
this is what it is. I didn't make these rules. You know,
I was like, what did happen? Everybody
Man,
who mess with everybody who mess with Erica Badu is doomed.
that's because she a
They
witch.
doomed.
It's just like the Kardashians. Same thing with the Kardashians. They witches, man. It is
But
what it is, man. That
that's a
go into
result, bro.
That go into what's that first Edges 4 about that power that women have over men, you know.
Bruh.
But
She took his balls. Look at what he's doing now. What the hell?
My man playing random flute
he a
shows
damn
and like
Wait,
piccolo player, bro.
bruh. He got washer and dryer. He got washer and dryer in a mansion. He got a mansion, but he go wash it. What's wrong with these people?
my man be just walking around wearing corduroy suits playing the piccolo at like Barnes and
Whatever
Noble.
that
damn.
damn, whatever
Hey,
that
I guess
damn
the South
food
ran out
is,
of things to say, man. The South ran out of things to say.
Not the corduroy.
man. I mean, I don't know what that means.
That don't have nothing to do with that, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what you're
He,
talking about.
He
Nah,
East
nah.
said
Coast go,
corduroy.
the East Coast go
Remember three
planting in
stacks.
their own backyard. Let's stop it.
Remember he said in
Stop
the
it.
'90s. In the '90s, he got on stage and said that the South got something to say.
yeah.
Well,
What you talking
Now,
about?
a couple decades later, he ran out of things to say.
that's because he messed with a crazy woman. He just the scriptures say the bewitching of naughtiness does obscure
Mm,
things that are pure. So he just caught up in witchcraft. He'll be all right.
damn.
Hey,
No,
so he
Juggernaut,
need his boss back.
what you said as far as being married again, hey, they got a Ciroc of 6 or 7 on that.
Okay, well you in a position to where the leadership at the port would say you ready to get married again.
That has not been addressed, but I mean, I got it all. Brand new socks and drawers.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah, like that.
He
It's
not
it's
gad.
written.
He not gad. I don't believe it.
Nah, I ain't gay. You know, he
Oh
Judah.
man, it's dead all the way off a reservation in Oklahoma. My whole entire tribe is gay. Birth.
Okay. Well,
What part of Oklahoma?
you watch BET then. It is what it is.
No,
You were watching
Juggernaut. You need to quit that.
you watching BET as a kid, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
No sir,
I don't
no
know. I ain't
sir,
never
no
been
sir.
around. I ain't never really been around gas, so they may have flavor too. You know, it is what it is.
No. I know some folks that already come through down there at the Wheezy. They see me. They know.
Well, you know what? He gagged because he's saying Wheezy. No, Judah don't say that.
Hey,
Hey,
Jug, you
but
said
Hey,
he in Shreveport? He in
Yeah,
Shreveport? Okay, yeah,
I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas,
yeah.
but I go to Shreveport because either way I go, it's gonna be 2.5, 3 hours each way.
Hey, didn't
yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
say
You probably in
I'm
Shreveport,
East
in
Texas?
Texas.
Texas.
I just said Shreveport, Texas. I just said that.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
He's
You
still
right
different.
there.
Yeah, Jug, you right, because you got Longview, you got Marshall, you got all these cities out of East Texas. They go to Shreveport. So, yeah, you
Look,
right.
I'm just
Damn
saying,
near
don't
same thing.
nobody
No, go
people in
go
Louisiana
go
does
to go
not
to
pass
Thailand
through
and then
Shreveport.
go. No, go to Thailand and then go south, like way south under Thailand. See, the way I go, it's gonna be 3.5. I mean, 2.5, maybe 3 hours away.
Yeah, yeah, I know where
Well,
you at. I know where you at. I'm out here
yeah,
in
well,
Texas.
you
Like
a
I know.
truck driver.
Palestine up in there. Yeah, yeah. But I congregate. I just got off that road like 3 months. On operated for like 23 years. I had what you call it, swelling of the legs at the bottom, no blood circulation. So I stopped. I got out of it, sold the trucks, getting my health back. I'm back in it. That part.
Okay. All praise. Well, do what you
Hmm.
got to do to make sure you in the body, you congregating, and you know, get out there in these streets, put in work for the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I did a little fly thing, and I'm still doing it, but I'm staying right there all day, every day. I'm gonna put a picture of this software I got so you see, Mr.
Picture of what?
Juggernaut, my
Picture of
my
a
my
what?
horn, my software. What you call it? Yeah, my software.
Oh, you mean
so
chauffeur?
far.
I
So
got you.
far, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm gay. I
Yeah,
talk
you
different.
definitely got. I got you.
I'm gonna change my profile, let you see that since we right here, right now, all the time, every day. This is what I do. Ain't no TV, ain't no nothing. Everybody gonna get this verse, right?
Yep.
No.
Say, bro, you got
Uh,
you got ash on your face or something? Ash, where's
No, that's that Thanksgiving thing right there. That's that
huh?
Thanksgiving thing right there. You don't know about that?
No.
nah, I ain't
Oh,
read that
okay. Cause
Bible
see,
scripture. Yeah, yeah. I don't want nobody to. I don't want nobody arm to fall off.
Y'all
All right,
crazy.
Buffalo. I don't know what you. I don't know, man. I hope you. Yeah, I hope you ain't in the spirit world right now. I mean, on that peyote.
Y'all crazy, bro.
Oh shit.
That's Texas. Texas
Oh
got to
shit.
claim that.
I don't know what the hell
Oh
that
shit.
was.
That's Gabriel. That's Gabriel up there, father up there.
Hey,
Oh
hey, I
shit.
don't know what he just said.
Nah, bro. Nah. Oh, it's your fault
Oh
too,
shit.
King. Oh, no. You
Oh
live in
shit.
Oklahoma, but you ain't from Oklahoma.
Oh shit. Oh, what the hell just happened?
Hey, he said something about the Red River, man. I don't know.
Oh, we be having crazy people, bro.
Nah.
Fuck.
You crazy? All right. I think that's maybe some kind of tradition.
Oh shit. My mic on mute. Oh shit.
It ain't worse than when J Mike was unmuted earlier.
And all right, man.
Hell, hell no.
That's all praise. That's all praise. Hey, so where your brothers at, man? Hey, raise your hand. Come on there. It's the ask a prophet. How do I get my balls back?
They that topic, a lot of men ain't gonna admit to them not having a balls. So I don't know, man. These guys
We
ain't.
we don't we
That's not right. That's
we
not
don't
What
right.
had
y'all had
two of
about
them.
two up here already?
Yeah, openly admit. Yeah, ain't like I admit it.
Hey, look, it was getting so vexing on the sisters that they inadvertently switched the topic to them. That's that's how much brothers was taking
They
accountability.
was like, talk about me. What about me?
Hey, but when we make the sisters the topic, then what they do? They just say, "Well, we always getting on the sisters. Always women bashing season." Some sisters said women bashing season.
Hey, look,
I
we was just talking about like, you know how like, you might have just watched a movie with your wife and had some ice cream. Y'all like talk for like an hour about whatever the hell, and then you get to like doing something else. She'd be like, you're not paying attention to me." I think that's what happened. For like 5 minutes we wasn't like talking about the sisters, and they wanted some
it,
attention.
And
it's
yeah,
very
that's what it was.
difficult. It's very difficult to argue with someone that's not arguing with you. It's very difficult to argue with someone that agrees with you. Yes,
We
I'm
love the
not.
sisters though.
Yes, I ain't no good. I'm just a no good. Like after that, like the
Hey,
night gonna be
Judd.
short. The night gonna be very short, bro. That's
Right,
why we
right. It
don't
was
do
short
these.
last night too.
That's why we don't. That's why we don't really. I been wanting to get on these men. These men be sipping, bro. These men be sipping,
Hey, Judd, you look like you in Dubai, looking like Men in Black.
bro. This nah, bro. That's Yud Wit. That's how you say that, Wit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Judd Wick.
You gotta say Yud.
Hey, that's Judd Top G pose. Tell him, Judd.
Hey, Judge, you look like the record executive that told Andre to make that flute album, bro.
We gonna
Y'all
make
funny.
some money. We gonna make some. Said, bro. Somebody said that album is dope, bro. Somebody
Hey, I'm
said
just
in the
playing, bro.
comments.
You know we love you,
Somebody in
Judge.
the comments. Somebody in the comments. This they was saying that that new album is dope. I go go jump off a bridge. I'm not about to listen to no
Damn.
damn. I'm not, I'm not about to go listen to no damn flutes. What was that he was playing?
The piccolo.
A flute.
Nah,
That
man.
that the
Nah, bro.
piccolo. That even the name of that instrument sound feminine, bro. Like,
Nah, I'm just playing. Don't jump off a bridge. I'm just joking, y'all. We're having fun. Come on stage, man. Y'all
yeah,
come up
yeah, yeah.
on stage, man. Y'all come up.
Hey, we got Show Enough on stage. Hey, Show Enough. They say a picture
Why
worth
you
a
got that
thousand words.
picture? What the hell?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jay, you was in the spirit, bro. Like, explain that picture, Show Enough.
Jay-Z trying to tiptoe behind Beyonce, get them balls back, man. Them balls in that purse right there. He trying to sneak up behind her and grab her back, man. What you think about that, Yud? Where Yud
So she like, so Hove like, please, please,
at?
please, babe. Can I have my
Yeah,
balls back,
man.
please?
I heard Hove only a billionaire because his wife. That's what I heard. It might not be true. That's what I heard, though.
Well, I mean, he worth more money than her. I don't know how that makes sense.
Hey,
Yeah, you got to
Yud.
use Rihanna and that other dude. Rihanna and her
Yeah, you
baby
gotta
daddy.
use Rihanna and other
Yeah,
dude.
and ASAP. Yeah, now they'll defend Rihanna earlier because they said that ASAP ain't he had no issues with it. That's cause when y'all look at that picture on the cover of that magazine, he walking behind, he holding the baby, and she walking in front holding his hand like she guiding his ass through life, walking on the beach, walking her footstep head ass. I don't know, boy. Now ASAP, man, that boy right there, man. I don't know what's going on with him. He do call himself pretty and all that shit, so you know that's probably why they ain't bump no heads. Two females living up in the house. Well, nah, usually two females bump head, man. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what's going on with ASAP.
He the femme, she the dom. So hey, man, maybe we need to help him get his balls back. I don't know. Maybe he need to come on the stage and confess. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that in Proverbs. Give me that in Proverbs, because this is what happened on the stage earlier. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's like Proverbs. I want to say 28. I think that's it.
The book of Proverbs.
Yeah, it's like 28 and like 13 or something like that. Let me find it real quick. Yep,
This
yep. Proverbs 28 and 13. Watch this.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 13. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper.
So men hiding behind and allowing their women to lead. Remember, the scriptures say, um, of the woman uh, is the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Right. So when a man allows his woman to be out of order, that's sin. Right. With the topic, how do I get my balls back? That's men admitting that they've been out of order. Right.
But whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy.
Right. That's the point. The man that confesses that he just he didn't always have his balls. His lady had him in her purse, or she may still have him. He may need to go knock on her door and take him back. The Bible say that whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. So to kind of go back earlier, uh, you know, a lot of the brothers that came on stage and openly admitted, and I think it was like three, that admitted, hey, I need to get my balls back. The scriptures say they that confess it and forsake them, they shall have mercy. So when people admit their faults and seek to find the solution to fix them, like Judd was saying, you're not going why cuss them out and berate them. The Bible say show them mercy. They acknowledging their sickness, they acknowledging their fault. So there's mercy in that. The issues come when people won't confess their evil, won't confess their sins, won't confess that they have problems, and then they get combative, or now we just bashing people, or we judging people, we being judgmental. That's where the issues be coming in, because when it comes down to it, people, specifically women, I know, don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to be held accountable. But what if anything, this topic has showed us is that a lot of men want to be held accountable, and that's good. We can start somewhere, you know. Bro, that picture tripping me out, sure enough. Bro, come on, man.
Bro, look, I mean, look how he holding her hand so delicately while she guided him through life, walking in front of the waters. Look at her fierce face. He back there holding the baby, kissing him on the cheeks and shit. That's some that's some soft shit right there. He definitely got no balls. That's not them tight ass leather pants on. I highly doubt his balls inside of them pants, man. I don't know. But I don't think so. I don't know how you get balls inside them tight ass leather pants.
I didn't even know people still wore leather pants. Yeah, I ain't never felt the need to buy leather pants, but you know,
How old are you? How old are you?
who me? I'm
Yeah.
38.
Mm,
Man, he know he got a pair of leather pants. They just probably not
hey.
real leather.
You don't remember back in the day,
Brother.
man?
Look, I
The
remember
leather
Jodeci
pants.
wearing them a lot.
Hold
I remember
on.
the Who Year time.
King was about to justify wearing the
No,
leather
Look,
hold
pants.
on,
look,
hold
King got the
on.
leather
He said,
pants in the
you remember back in
closet.
the day.
Well, hold on. Don't turn this on me. Yeah,
So,
Hey,
man.
King, how
hey,
many pair of leather pants you got, King?
I shit. I had two. I lost them in the Katrina.
Damn, boy.
hey, look,
Uh,
hey, man. The men accountable on the stage, man. Hey, I'm sorry. Like the the
Hey,
men
man, look,
accountable.
I buy you a pair of leather pants, but you gotta take a picture of yourself wearing them.
nah,
Who,
listen.
King or me?
You gotta
King,
remember. You gotta remember that was the shit back then, bruh.
I
You
can get
know.
some black ones for you, King. You can wear them to camp.
You know what I'm saying? You had the animals. You had the leather pan with the animals. You know what I'm
With the
Oh
saying?
animal.
man.
You don't
Don't mute
remember the
my mic.
animals?
I don't know what you're
You
talking
talking
about.
about the
King.
valley animals? What you talking
Yeah,
about?
valley animals. Y'all remember those?
Now I know about the shoes.
Yeah, the animals. The
Oh,
The
okay. You talking about with the belly with the animals on? I got you.
yeah, that was the yeah. You walk in there with that thing, boy. Yeah.
Nobody they don't know nothing about them the belly animals. They got to Google them right now.
Yeah, spell that.
Damn. Hey, Judge, you about to
Valley.
have brothers up here having leather pants now. I blame you, Judge. I
And we
blame you
old, bro.
and
We
King.
old, bro. Look, hey, look, hey, I ain't had no Jerry curl.
Damn. Did
I would have leather pants over a Jerry curl. Just saying.
Yeah, nah, I kind of concur with that. I concur with that. Hey, come up on stage though. We got who we got? We got John. I don't know how to say your last name. I don't want to butcher it, but what's your thought on the topics? Ask a prophet. How do I get my basketballs back? Because we family friendly up here on Biblical Smoke.
Shalom, shalom. Basically, I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I mean? Cause like I'm 20, but I basically like asking for like some advice. You know what I mean on stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like about life and about the truth and all that. You know what I mean?
So I guess how do you not lose your balls?
Oh, you asked me that question?
Well, you said you're 20, so you young, right?
For sure, for sure.
Right. So you said you come to ask your advice. Like what advice? Is the advice like something else or like advice on how to not lose your balls so you don't have to get them back?
Shoot, I like my uncle. You know what I mean? He'll kind of a dude. You know what I mean? You learn from, but it's not really that. It's like I got a couple questions. You know what I mean? But I guess one of the questions would be like, how as a young man should you examine yourself before you try to get a wife? And is there any red flags in women you would run away from? You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
also, what are some do's and don'ts when being in the truth? I don't know if
How
that
old
I don't know if
how
that
old
was
are
too
you?
many questions. My bad.
How old are you?
I just turned 20 in July.
Okay, all right. So you said you in the truth right now?
Yeah, for sure.
You congregate?
Nah, I've been trying for like 2 weeks, but I've been emailing y'all. Yeah. Y'all might think I'm like an Edomite or something, cause my first name, but yeah, you know what I mean. I ain't got no response back or whatever. But
I mean, what school? What city you live in?
shoot, I stay in Atlanta. Like I stay in Covington, but I stay in
That's
Georgia.
close to what?
It's probably like 40 minutes away from Riverdale.
Okay, so you close to Riverdale. So I mean, go on the website and I mean, I wouldn't let me send in an email and nobody responded to the email come
For
back. As
sure.
a matter of fact,
Also
mm,
about like I ain't trying to cut you off, my bad, but also about like the website. I go on there, right, and then I click on North America, and then like no numbers or nothing like that be, you know what I mean, popping up. I don't know if it's messed up or something, but you know what I mean.
You can get the address. You got a car. Just drive up
hold on,
there.
man, real quick. Let me see real quick.
Oh,
Hold
there's
up.
an address. I mean, I would have been there. That I ain't know. You know what I mean.
Oh, let me see something.
Now,
Let
if
me
you go to
go.
the website, you can go to contacts. They give you all the numbers as a 1-800 number, and each school have a different extension for that 1-800 number. So it's definitely on the website. You got to go through contacts when you get to the website.
I'll definitely try that. I'm definitely gonna try to get up there this Saturday.
Well, hold on, let me give you the phone number right now. I'm just
Bruh,
going to the website and working through it, see if it's okay.
I don't know. It's easy to just get the address. It's just the number, the address is just it's right there.
Well, you saying the website ain't working. So what if it ain't?
No, I'm just saying. You just gotta go to Google Maps. Me and Google Maps. If you want something, you gonna get it. You know.
Let's see, North America. Let's see, country, state. What the hell? And it is kind of messing up right now. Somebody call Yosef.
Hey, he on stage. He on the phone right now. He on it.
Oh, he on his phone. Oh, he probably like going. Oh, damn. What the
Yeah,
hell?
it was doing me like that earlier too. I thought it was maybe my internet or something like that, but it's definitely a glitch or something.
Hey Jay, what's y'all extension? Nah, we good. United States just going slow. I know somebody know the Atlanta extension. Can y'all post? Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Jack.
Extension is 7011.
Okay. And what's the 800 18 so the brother can write it down? Brother, you got your
Eight five.
pen?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now. What is it?
Yeah,
All right.
855
855
4842.
Wait, y'all gonna have to repeat that. Both y'all were talking.
Is 855 484 4842.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. No cap.
Hey, but definitely on the contact, you ain't gotta go to North Carolina. The main page, it got contact us. You click that and you scroll down to the school that's near you.
Yeah,
It's that
it's
simple.
messing up. I'm on it right now. It ain't
Oh, it's
working.
messed up.
Yep.
Well,
If
I'm
you
looking
go
at
to
school. Well,
if
let
you
me
go to
see.
if you go to Google, you put in IUIC Riverdale, school gonna
Well, you
pop
don't
It'll
up.
want to go
come
to
up.
Google because Google may have old addresses and stuff. You want to go to the website. The website just
Right.
got to work. I don't send nobody to Google.
Or you can go to the YouTube page. The YouTube page will have the school contact information. So if you type in
Yeah, yeah.
IUIC, you know, if you watch the street teaching videos, you should see that information on there. Should help out.
What if you
Yeah, you
watch
can
our
do
old
that.
video?
Yeah, you're right.
The
You're
website got to work. Yosef, where you at? All right.
right. Joseph.
Yeah, get off the phone.
That's probably what he's doing right now. Somebody probably called him. He's
But hey,
scrambling for
man,
some
to
truth.
to to be 20 minutes into the truth, man. That's the thing, man. I was running that thing, so you bringing it back.
Yeah. But yeah, but that's going in the first steps of being a man. First thing you got to do is, you got to make sure you got all your T's crossed and I's dotted. You got to make sure you're a man of the Lord. You keeping the commandments. That's the first step. And usually when you walking in that step, um, follow counsel, be around wise men. Everything else falls into place. Um, when it comes to that advice and things like that. But my first advice to people is, get into the body. That's the first advice because when you're on the outside, when you're on the outside of the body, I don't care who you are. You on the outside of the body, you ain't keeping the commandments. I just don't. I mean, I'm just, I'll say, some people say, well, I don't keep the Sabbath, but I do everything else. Like, nah, you don't. It's something else you got going on. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Because you know what? Because for the most part, men fear men. You know, we fear getting in trouble. We fear looking bad. We fear embarrassment. We fear that accountability. We fear shame. Because if if we did do our thing because we know God was watching us, we all be perfect. So we do dirt in we do dirt behind closed doors and things like that. And that's a lot of reasons why people don't come in. Brother go back, had a brother to go back to smoking weed. He just disappeared, straight disappeared, and I would call him every once in a while just to see. Just so happened I called him yesterday. He answered the phone by mistake. And I was like, bro, where the hell you at? We thinking this brother could be in the ditch dead somewhere or whatever. Really he just thought got caught up in smoking weed, probably something else. And he really don't want to be in front of the congregation and be held accountable for his bullshit. And that's a lot of brothers, had brothers. I done seen brothers before they get wrapped up in sin, they just disappear. It's like, well, bro, you gonna come to the school? No, because they don't want to deal with. being stood up for fornication or being stood up for whatever it is. It's like, so a lot of people fear the judgment of men more than they fear the judgment of the Most High. Um, and that's why when the scriptures talk about correction and how correction yields the peaceable fruit, because you overcome that fear of being corrected by man, and that's the only way you're gonna be fixed. So, a lot of people don't want to come into the body. They may watch the class every week and be in the comment section. Oh yeah, shalom, sis, shalom, this and that, all that BS, whatever. But you you're hiding something. Now some people may have. Now, if you got a problem, a disability, or something like that, I'm not talking to you. So no, if I'm not looking at the chat, but no need to type it in the chat. But some people don't want to come in. Some people got a car. They off on the Sabbath. They perfect health, but they don't come in. And it's just because they got something going on. They don't want nobody to smell the cigarette smoke on them. Get in their car and smell the weed, or whatever. They got that whore spirit, and they know if they be around men, they're gonna, try and, you know, give a phone number, talk about how the dresses don't fit them right, whatever it is, So the first step is coming into the body and actually being around men. Matter of fact, give me that Ciroc, Ciroc, what I want, 37, what I want,
The book of Sirach, chapter
chapter
37 and verse 12.
37 and verse. I want to start up a little more. Start at verse 7.
Sirach, chapter 37, verse 7. Every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is some that counseleth for himself.
So a lot of times when you outside of the body, you dealing with people that they not really good counselors, because they not right themselves. So, the counsel they give, a lot of times they're not giving you counsel because it's for the betterment of you. They giving counsel because they counseling for themselves, or, they don't want to lose their friend. So they say, man, leave that hoe, man. Let's go back to doing what we used to do. Like, man, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, trying to get, I mean, let's go back to robbing people like we used to. So when you're dealing with people in the world, the counsel you're gonna get is not good. Keep reading.
Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he hath. For he will counsel for himself, lest he cast the lot upon thee, and say unto thee, thy way is good. And afterward he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee.
A lot of people in jail because of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, go do this, go do that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Like, no, this, that. You like, yeah, do this, do that. And then you get caught, and then, they trying to see if it worked for you first before they do it. So a lot of it, being around wicked people and around people that don't keep the commandments, around people that's not examples and been through stuff and fought their way out of it or got out of it through counsel and belief in the Most High, you know, that ain't gonna do nothing but mess you up and have you in a bad situation. And them sitting on the side, being like, "I told you so." What you listen to me for, man? I'm, sister be like, "Well, I'm single, I'm divorced. What you listen to me for? I don't know nothing about how to keep a man." A lot of people on the outside, the only people you got to counsel with is the wicked. Keep reading.
Verse 10. Consult not with one that suspecteth thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee.
So a lot of times in the world, we dealing with people that don't love their neighbors as yourself. Black people, you got something good going. They say every man, everybody ain't able. So they got that envy inside of them. They all, you got certain cities. Everybody thinks somebody out to get them. It's certain cities got spirits where it's just like that I don't trust nobody spirit, or even, depending on environments and stuff that you was raised in, you deal with people that they don't trust nobody, so you asking for counsel for them, they in the back of their mind, they trying to figure out why this dude trying to get good, why he trying to get better, why he trying to be a man. What do you mean trying to be a man? Well, you don't think he a man? Is he trying to say I'm not a man because I live with my baby mama? Well, what's going on? You ain't never gonna get no good counsel from them. Keep going.
Neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous.
Go ahead.
Neither with a coward in matters of war, nor with a merchant concerning exchange, nor with a buyer of selling, nor with an envious man of thankfulness, nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness, nor with a slothful for any work, nor with an hireling for a year of finishing work, nor with an idle servant of much business. Hearken not unto these in any matter of counsel.
So when you're trying to figure out how to be a man, and a lot of these different situations are things that someone would want to have counsel about. Like, hey, look, I want to buy a house. How you gonna counsel with somebody who live in an apartment? It ain't gonna work. You know, man, I'm dealing with anger. I got anger issues. How you gonna counsel with somebody that ain't that's unmerciful? Man, I'm trying to get this promotion at work. So I get myself in a better situation. You can't counsel with somebody that show up late for work every day, and so on, going into just different things that people want to counsel about when it comes to being a man. Because even though we know that First Kings 2:2, it says that a man is one that keeps the commandments of God, right? That's what going into a man is. But at the same time, there are many other attributes of a man of the Lord. Be not slothful in business. That's going into the commandments. Um, God didn't give us the spirit of fear. That goes into being a man. I mean, all these different things go into being a man. So when you are outside of the body, the only and the people you gotta talk to and look up to are people that don't fit any of these categories. It's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be a problem. Now read verse 12.
Verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
But be continually with a godly man. That's why I always like to push congregating, because I just know if I never congregated, I would never repent. I mean, you do the small things like you may grow a beard, you may get a shirt with fringes on and wear it every once in a while. You may stop eating unclean foods. You may stop smoking for a little bit, but then be like, well, I could probably, I can't smoke it, but I can get high by eating it. Yeah, I can eat it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the ticket. You're just really never gonna come in. You're never gonna keep the commandments. Are you gonna keep the new moon when you don't congregate? You ain't keeping the new moon. It just is what it is. Certain things you're just not gonna keep. You're not gonna do it. You know, that's why you gotta come into the body, and like the scripture says, be continually with a godly man. Keep reading.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord,
Go ahead.
whose mind is according to thy mind, and
Read.
will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Will sorrow with you if you miscarry. In the world, when you mess up, people laugh at you. It is what it is. They laugh at you. They jokes about you. You know what I'm saying? Your girl leave you. Worst thing we're gonna say, in the world is like, man, let's go to the club. Let's go to the in the words of Memphis, let's go to the shake joint. You know, in the world, that's the kind of counsel or responses you're gonna get. In the truth, you're gonna have men of the Lord that's gonna sorrow with you when you're going through something and try and bring you back, like Galatians 6 says. Keep reading.
Verse 13.
That's
And
it.
let the
That's it. That's all I
counsel,
wanted. That's all I wanted. So, you know, so all praises, you in Georgia, you're not too far from the school out there. There's a lot of mighty men out there too. I mean, I guess I can say that for everywhere. But some schools we have more, I would say, experienced leadership that's been in the truth for a long time. And Atlanta's one of those schools, so but it's a lot of people there. It's a lot of people there. So, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I said to Trez. I think it was Trezel. I'm no, I can't say your name. Trey Easy, Treasy. How do you pronounce your name, bro? Treasy.
Trez.
That's what I said. Trez.
Yeah,
See, I was
yep,
right.
Trez.
But like I was saying, with a lot of times with a lot of people, you can hide. Don't hide. You got questions, things you want to do, stand out. Ask questions, talk to the leadership. Get in communication with brothers that's there. Don't just show up, sit down, and leave. Because if you do that, you know, you just you're just kind of wasting your time. Yeah, you're keeping the commandments, but are you trying to move forward, or are you just trying to be a bump on the log? We don't want professional students. God's trying to raise up an army of leaders, of men, of examples. So that's what we want, and that's what you should want too. So when you go and you show up, don't what you looking for, what you trying to be, what you trying to fix. Make sure you communicate that so it can be fixed. John. Why
Wait,
do
wait,
people
Jude.
call
So,
you?
so I got a question. So the 144,000 like men, would those also be men who like on the street or no?
What you mean, man on the street?
Like, not. I mean, not like that. You know what I mean? Like preaching the word, like on the street. You know what I mean? Like trying to. You know what I mean? Like, what you know what I mean? Like, how y'all be on YouTube? You know what I mean? Like telling people, you know what I mean, from the Bible and stuff.
It's gonna be the leaders. It's gonna be the men that's the leaders of the people. The leaders of the people ain't sitting at home.
For sure.
All right. All right. Come up on stage. Come up on stage. All right.
Matter of fact, give me that. Go to Revelations. What I want.
14 and 4.
Look at you, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women.
So first, these dudes that got their balls. That's the first thing. They ain't defiled by women. They ain't weak to the woman. They ain't scared to tell a woman to shut the hell up. Get your shit together, and I ain't trying to hear all that. They ain't scared to say that. They ain't scared to go in the closet and cut all their wife's pants up, and they say, "Hey, go buy some dresses." Right? They ain't scared to be like, "Hey, this ain't happening." Nah, you can't. Nah, they ain't scared to put their damn foot down. These are they that's not defiled by women. Read.
For they are virgins.
Go ahead.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
So they follow Christ. Christ said, "Go out to the highways and hedges and tell my people to come in." That's what he said. Go out there on the streets. That's what the scripture says. The scripture says, what I tell you in private, go preach it on the housetops, on the rooftops. Go out there. Isaiah 13. Go bring the truth so hard that they got to go to the nobles. They got to go to the police because you out there spreading this word so hard. It don't say sit in your living room or sit on an old dirty couch and talk about what everybody else doing. Nah, that's not the attributes of 144,000. That's not the attributes of a leader nowhere. Nobody would consider that person a leader. Somebody just sit at the house all day. Somebody that's just, you know, holding secret classes and that. Nah, that ain't no leader. That ain't what Christ did. That ain't what the prophets did. That ain't what the apostles, the disciples, they didn't do that. They went out and they put in work. That's what they did. They had some people that stayed back. Even Joshua was talking about it. He was saying like, "Hey man, these people they still staying back in the camp." He was telling Moses, he was like, "Look, I wish that everybody to go out and prophesy, but it ain't in. Everybody ain't gonna do that, and everybody ain't gonna be a part of the 144,000 either." So that's not the attributes. These men that follow the Lamb wherever they goeth, wherever he goeth. Read.
These were redeemed from among men.
They different. They different than just the regular men. These redeemed among men. These are the creme de la creme. These the top G's of the men. Read.
being the first fruits unto God and to the Lamb.
The first fruits and the God in the land. These are the men that's trying to build where they at. You know, they don't have an issue with going out there and being one, two people passing out flyers, trying to build in their community, build where they at. You know, these are first fruits that's redeemed among men. They follow the Lamb. You know, these ain't no wimps. That's why we trying to get men, y'all brothers, to get your balls back.
Right.
Right.
Hey, which brings me a question since we ain't got really anybody on the stage. Since you know it's been said, brothers, find out how to get your balls back. Let's say brothers hearken, and they do start inquiring to get their balls back. Do you think that our sisters will give them their balls back, or allow men to take their balls back,
I'm
or
about
will
to
they
say,
kind of hold
man,
on?
the scripture says that we're gonna take the kingdom. Guess what? You can't ask for your balls back. You got to take your balls back.
Well, do you think the sisters going? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's good. Or it's gonna be some kickback.
It's definitely gonna be kickback because a righteous woman don't want to have a man balls.
Hey, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. All right, come up on stage. Add to the conversation. Make sure to hashtag Biblical Smoke on Twitter and all social media platforms. Reach out to biblicalsmoke@gmail.com. Share your subjects that you want us to touch. Ask your questions. Find out what schools are near you. Ask for the starter packet. We want to hear from you. All right, tonight's topic: ask a prophet. How do I get my balls back? Hashtag Joe, hashtag Will, hashtag Smith. All right, we got on the stage. Let me see. Enoch. All right, Enoch, what you got to contribute to the conversation? Man, you got the damn outcast hair, man. What's going on?
Shalom, anointed prophets of the Lord. No, that's my man's from Minister Society with them glasses on.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Somebody told me I couldn't see one day, so I said, "Dang, I'm gonna go get me some glasses." Would that be better for you?
Yeah, yeah. I just realized that. All praise. I'm about to say,
That look
man.
like your boy from Belly.
Yeah, that's like a
It's
boy
the
from
same
Belly to
person.
me.
It's the same person.
It's not the same character though.
Yeah, he only had like a couple roles, and then he played in a lot of hood movies.
Yeah,
Hey, you know
that role.
he freestyled that role in Belly when he was like, I don't like that. You gonna drop it down with that. He freestyled that. They didn't know he was gonna do that. Crazy. Some of these dudes smart. They just
Yeah,
need to repent.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, he need to repent. Off that role alone, he made a lot of money, and he's still getting regenerated money from that.
All right. So, what's your thoughts on the topic, man? How do men get their balls back, or are you one of them brothers that need to know how to get the balls back, man?
So at one point in time, I was a head over a house full of women, and there was another dude with me, and like we was trying to have a village and help them take care of themselves. But like I had to leave because like I had my boss, and I had to get him reattached because it was some stuff going on in that house where women was like
Whoa, whoa,
Jeremiah
whoa, 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 whoa,
31:22.
Right,
whoa.
right, 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 right.
Hey, I
That's
knew
Hit
y'all
the
was gonna
brakes.
laugh at that one.
Hit the brakes. You say you was the hedge over a house full of women with another dude?
Yeah, but see, it was family though. Like there were like it was like when you ain't got no man places. Like sometimes women be like, I could do the same thing a man could do. So pretty much my father passed away. You know what I mean? He told me, when he gone to take care of my
Okay, all
mother,
right.
so on and so
I
forth.
thought you had like a cult going on where you had like women coming in and I thought you were one of them
like a
Amish
harem.
people or something like that. Yeah, I ain't know what the hell was going on. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
IUIC Chicago, Milwaukee ain't going for that.
Well, I mean, I don't know who you is. I just listen to what you said.
Yeah, that's correct. Nah, sir, it wasn't like that. But yeah, so I was trying to take care of, what my father asked me to do. Plus, take care of myself and my child, so on and so forth. But it didn't work out. So I had to leave and, get everything straight for guys myself and make sure I got my balls. Cause like ain't nobody taking them. I got them attached. And I'm just making sure I try to do my best to, be correct out here in this wicked world, and, try to be, blameless, or try to come to be blameless, because that's a hard circumstance right now for me.
Okay, all right. So, what do you think is going to take for brothers to get their balls back, man?
uh, Coming up, I had to understand you do have to have order and discipline, to, first off, be a man and to have your balls back. You shouldn't be allowing anybody to, tell you as a man, how you supposed to be in life. You already should be in order and, making them moves as a man. So like the scriptures say, when King David was, about to go back to, his spirit was about to go back to the most high. He was like, here you go, King Solomon, I'm going my way to earth. This the way you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. This what you got to do. And, that's the first step. That's all I know.
Okay, I want to read something and real quick. Let me find it, man. I gotta find it real quick. 1 second, because like Jud was going into earlier. Um, we know that keeping the commandments is the basis of what a man is, but there's nuances to it and things like that. And a lot of times, a lot of our brothers, they don't grow up with that guidance. They grow up in single parent homes, or they grow up with a man. If they do have a father, a lot of times that man is doing the best that he can, but he himself really doesn't understand. Give me Sirach 6:18.
Book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 18.
Read,
My son, gather instruction from thy youth up,
read.
so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age.
Now, the ideal way for that to happen, of course, is from a child up, right? That's why scripture say, train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from that, right? But this can also go for men that are just young in the spirit. That's why it's heavy what Judd was saying. He always tries to push congregating, because a lot of our brothers are very young in the spirit. They know, okay, I got to keep the commandments. I got to wear fringes. I got to grow a beard. I got to do this. But like he was saying earlier, there's little nuances that also go into being a man, learning how to manage your finances better, and control your spending habits, right? Learning how to become disciplined and then hold yourself to a schedule as much as possible, hold yourself to some kind of control your eating habits, control what you allow to come into your mind, control what you allow yourself to say out of your mouth, learn how to control your mouth. There's little nuances. Learn how to control your emotions, learning how to guide the emotions of your wife and of your children. There's things that um uh other things that go into being a man. And when brothers come in, a lot of times we really don't know how to do that. No one's really shown us how to do those things. Read it again.
Sirach, chapter 6, verse 18. My son, gather instructions from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age.
Right. So what is important for brothers to do is find themselves around wise men, right? Find yourself around the local school or congregation near you, and wear out the doorsteps of those wise men. Gather instruction, ask your questions, get uncomfortable. Get that in Sirach, I think it's 32. What city are you in, if you don't mind me asking?
Excuse me, sir. I was moving garbage. I'm in Kenosha.
I have no idea where that's at. Where is that at?
All right. So, like, it's 45 minutes away from Milwaukee, like almost 2 hours away from Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay, and you did say you congregate. That's right. How long you been congregating for?
Well, actually, right now, I'm not back anybody, but, my officer is Officer Obadiah, and who oversee IUIC Milwaukee is Officer Job, and then under him, Officer David, and I stay in contact with Officer David through Officer Obadiah sometimes. And Lord willing, in the next 2-3 months, I'll be back with the school.
Okay, all praise. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what you got to do. You got to keep that line of communication open, right? And that goes into that instruction, and that's good. I definitely encourage you to keep doing that, and whatever things that you need to work on, Work on those things, like earnestly work on those things. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
and like ordering.
You kind of in and out. You there? You not?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, I had went into the matrix. One thing I had to practice is, trying to humble my mouth, because I had a lot of circumstances that just occurred in my life that was, really, really like off the wall with not just family, but individual circumstance with my child, newborn. But I'm getting all that stuff back in order. It just, patience, and I'm taking it patiently, and I'm doing my best to continue to stay nonviolent and stay away from people with bad spirits. So I'm just, sticking to the scriptures. And one of the things that I did learn over this walk is one that I was on stage and they went over. It was Deuteronomy, I think, chapter 6, the one where it talks about teaching the scriptures diligently from, when a baby, is a baby until they get grown, and they should be doing the same thing. That's one thing that my father and mother didn't do. They did give me the Bible, but I was in Christianity, so it didn't go right.
Right. And what that ultimately comes down to is discipline. Real quick, let me find it real quick. Uh, Excuse me, my apologies. You know what I'm talking about? It might be.
Hey, that's your name, Enoch. That's your name.
So
That is your name on here.
that's my Israelite name, yes. But now it's Enoch the one Ben Trion Judah Israel. So I
Well, I'm
put my
saying they call you Enoch at the
yep
school.
at the school. They call me
Okay.
Brother Enoch. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Hey, King, keep dealing with him. I gotta find the scripture I'm thinking of real quick.
Hey, Simba, can you quote it for me?
The desire of discipline. It's in like Sirach or something like that. I think. Let me see.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it sounds like a Sirach parable. So what happened? Why did you out the body right now? What happened?
Well, part of it, I went over with the anointed prophets a little while ago. It was maybe like Saturday. I mean, not Saturday. It's probably like Thursday morning, early morning. Matthew 18 that didn't go correctly, but ultimately, me not following that order. When I was told to leave something alone that I had already discussed, I didn't do so. So that led me to being out the body. But then it was some other things that had occurred where I do have a criminal history. That things had to get checked out because there was some
All
stuff
right.
that
Well,
had
all
happened.
praise,
Period.
all praise, all
But
praise.
yeah,
At least
I wasn't finna go
you
too far.
accept
Yeah,
you accept you was wrong. You messed up. So that's
exactly.
another thing that a lot of women can't do. They can't say that they wrong. So yeah, I'm turning back to the one. I'm gonna say change the title, but but all praises.
Hey, Jud, we might have to do that
Accountability.
because the the brothers taking accountability. This biblical smoke. It ain't really no smoke. So, uh, but it's Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 11. That's what I was looking for, and we're gonna read down.
The Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 11. Wherefore, set your affection upon my words. Desire them, and ye shall be instructed.
So that's kind of like what we was going over in the first one. If you desire wisdom, you're gonna have it. You gotta seek to apply the words of God. You gotta want that thing, and you'll be instructed. You'll grow. Read,
Wisdom is glorious, and never fadeth away.
read,
Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her,
read.
and found of such as seek her.
And found of such that seek her, man, you gotta be uh, uh, seeking it out. You gotta be reading. You gotta be studying. You gotta be praying. You gotta be asking questions. You gotta be times to wise men. You have to seek out wisdom. Read,
She prevented them that desire her,
read,
and making herself first known unto them. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail,
read,
for he shall find her sitting at his doors.
read,
To think thereupon her is perfection of wisdom,
read,
and whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care.
read.
For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showeth her favorably unto them in the ways,
So
and meet.
when you seek wisdom, it also seeks out who's worthy of said wisdom. You didn't just wake up and you know what? I'm an Israelite, and I got to keep. That didn't happen. There was something in your spirit that sought it out, and then the Lord responded to that and started to pour out wisdom to you, right? But you first had to seek it out. Now we're saying if you're worthy of said wisdom. Read.
Verse 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
That's the point. That's the point that a lot of men need, and a lot of men, it seems like, do want. The beginning of that is the desire of discipline. A lot of brothers do want discipline. They want to learn how to order their life. They want to learn how to order their households, order their children, right? Read.
And the care of discipline is love.
Right. So it all goes back to the commandments, right? So, hey man, Lord's will, you get yourself right, you get back to the body, and you come back stronger.
Well, I got a great leadership over there in IUIC, Chicago and Milwaukee, and I made some great, brothers. And I just have to continue to be a brother and don't be getting off here in no effeminate spirit. And I got to control my mouth. So shalom, sirs, and all Israel and others. Most High in Christ bless you all.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, Enoch, let me add too, man, and brothers like you, I need it too, bro. Because I remember we had went out there in Kenosha in 2020 when Jacob Blake got killed, and it was a lot of. I'm sorry, no, my bad. He didn't get killed, but he got shot by the police, and he ended up surviving. But it's a lot of spirits out there ready to wake up. So the Lord called you into this truth for a reason, bro. You know what I mean? So right now, yeah, you are in the spirit where you're at, but you've been called to grow and to build. You know what I mean? So Lord's will, the Lord can use you to reach out to these other spirits that is going to come in after you. You know what I mean? Because you technically are the first fruits of Wisconsin. Because if I'm not mistaken, y'all don't got a school just yet, right?
No, right now, every like third week, they have class, one place in Milwaukee, and yeah, that circumstance happened right down the street from where my father and mother purchased a home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know Kenosha's not that big. I remember we was out there, man, and the people was excited to see us. And but yeah, man, y'all been doing that congregating thing for a while. So yeah, y'all definitely need a school, and the Lord called you in so you can be one of the men to help build that school. That's why you was called for. You wasn't called like I think King said it or Judge said it. Judge always mess your name up, man. My bad. But you know, the most thing call us to become professional students. You know what I mean? So Lord's will, you grow into that leadership or that man that the most needs to be. Hold, no, hold people.
You like hella in the matrix, bro.
I
hey,
understood. I
hey,
understood
young,
what you're saying, and that's yes, sir.
hey, young.
You.
Yeah, where I think we got another. I think I got an idea for another topic right now. This is an idea.
Hey, let me see it.
Hey, sisters, give them their balls back.
Oh man. They not about to give a damn thing back. They not doing that, man. Damn yeah, they not doing that. They not giving them back. Damn I had something it was kind of speaking of, well, not speaking of, but hey Gabriel, I appreciate you putting on for Virginia, man. Virginia is a part of the South. South got something to say. Hashtag Virginia with the Gabriel Prosser. Jane on your what's name. A lot of people don't know that Gabriel Prosser started or was about to start a slave rebellion right here in Virginia, man, Richmond, Virginia, man. So, hey, man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I love Gabriel Prosser, man. When I first read that history about him, I said, "Oh shit, yeah, man, he a bad brother, bad brother."
Yeah, yeah, they got a landmark in downtown Richmond where he was hung, and you know what is it? Like a little stone with his name on it, like by like what was or is like a mass slave grave and stuff like that. So yeah, man. Hey, you're a good brother, brother.
He was a good brother. You know, all praise to the Most High. Just trying to follow that footsteps. You know, without I ain't trying to lay nobody down, not yet. But you know what I mean. As far as the spirituality, I like that about him. So mute
And
my mic.
and his motivation was the Bible. But hey man, I think we need to change the topic, man. You know, I don't.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna correct something. Virginia ain't the South. I'm gonna mute my mic.
I mean, um, yeah, I think we the South, but tomato
Hey,
potato.
hey, man. Let me since y'all brought it up, man. Since I moved to the South, man. Y'all done said Texas ain't the South. Y'all done said Atlanta ain't this. Man, all this the South to
Bring
me,
it out,
man.
bring it
I,
out,
I don't
man.
I don't get it, man.
Atlanta ain't the South, Texas ain't the
Bruh,
South, Florida ain't the South, Virginia ain't the South. I feel like the South is just like one place. So,
like we all know
Look,
what the
I'm
Midwest
I'm
is.
just
We all
gonna
know what the
this
West
what I'm
Coast
gonna
is.
say.
But when it comes to the
I'm just
South,
gonna say
something wrong
I'm
with
just
y'all down
saying
here, man.
you had to claim the South. I just don't know people from Virginia that say they from the South. Not until the South got hot and popping, then everybody from the South. But before then, the clips was saying I'm from Virginia. They weren't saying they were from the South. So that's all I'm saying. All right.
That's
I'm
true.
just saying
It's true.
nobody wasn't claiming the South. They was talking trash about the South. And then once the South started running things, now everybody the South now. I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say. Texas say they was the third coast. That's what they called themselves. I mean, am I lying?
Bruh, Oklahoma trying to call themselves the South, bruh.
So let's just
Hell
keep it real.
nah.
All right,
Oklahoma, the
brother.
Midwest, man.
I'm just all I'm saying is that's what I remember. And then people try to rewrite history just because now the South popping and we saying y'all ain't the South. Don't be mad. Just
well, just
agree that your ancestors didn't claim the South, and now y'all want to claim the South. Just like people being Colorado fans right now. I mean, it is what it is. It's popping. Now you're a fan. So, but let's get back to the Bible.
hey, Judd. I always thought Virginia was the South, though. Like
Okay,
that's
well
just a
you're the
fact.
minority. It's
You
all
know.
good. Some people believe in Santa Claus.
Hey, so, Jill, what about Maryland? Is that the South? Kentucky?
Let's get back to the topic. I'm gonna mute
Yeah,
my mic.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, sure.
we probably about
Brothers
to
getting
change the
offended because
topic.
they're not the South.
Hey, we probably about to change the topic. Hey, King, what's your thoughts on what you was thinking earlier, man? You want to change it to that?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, let's change the topic, man. Cause
Man, nah, bro. A woman can't give a man his balls back. A man gotta take his balls.
That
You
is
can't
true. If
you
you
can't
think
get
about it, he got to
you
take them
can't
shits.
give she can't be like, here you go, I found these. Uh
Yeah,
nah, because she still got them. He just borrowing them.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
damn,
yeah.
They
Yeah,
didn't
damn,
get
she
sold. They didn't get
got kind of
sold back
permission
on.
slip in
They velcroed. He just take
hey,
them off every time.
he got a permission slip his balls back. Like,
we just change the topic to black woman shut up.
Or just reword it. Just reword it to does your man have his balls back or something like that. Like ask them the question.
right, black woman, does your man have his balls?
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
No,
yeah.
something to that
that ain't
nature. I
gonna
don't
work.
know.
That ain't gonna
It's,
work. She gonna lie her ass off.
yeah,
You know,
she go
women be
like, yeah, he
lying.
got his balls. He got his balls. On
Hey, you'll be
Wednesday,
surprised. She
on
might throw
Wednesday,
him under
I
the bus.
listened to him. Man,
Hey, I'm taking the counsel. What we gonna change it to?
I don't know.
I don't know. This uh, black
Oh,
woman.
somebody said y'all got to give the topic a chance before you start bashing women again.
Well, that whoever that person was that was talking, uh, she made it this way. Whatever the name was, Una, whatever.
Yeah,
It was her fault.
I don't really think we be bashing women. I think we just be telling the truth. It's just
We just tell the truth, man. That's all it is. We don't bash women. We tell the truth. You know, so
Right.
all you
Just
gotta
like
do is turn on YouTube right now.
we've been telling the truth that men don't be having their balls.
That's it.
It just so happens that the men don't kick against the pricks. They just be like,
Look, I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how men don't have their balls. We was at the you know, um, in Orlando. You know, we had some men out teaching the Bible, and they had this at a football game, and they had this Q dog, which we was just talking about the Qs, the fraternities, and one he had a dress on. He had he called it a kilt, but it was a dress. And then they had a woman that had she had like a tennis skirt, and they looked about the same. It felt real. It was crazy. But it had another brother that came up there after him, and he was a Q. He was also a Q. And he was I can't remember what the whole conversation was about. But in the midst of the conversation, his phone rang, and it was a woman. And one of the brothers was like, "Hey, man, um, you know, you talk to her later. Tell her you call her back." He was just so offended. He was, "Oh, you can't, you being a misogynist and this and that." Like, bruh, what are you talking about? You being a misogynist? But he was just real sensitive, and he walked off because brother told him, just hey, look, tell her you call her back. It's like that's being real rude to women. Which is crazy because in fraternities they definitely dog out women every chance they get. They may simp for them, but they running trains on them at the same time. So it's crazy. But he was so offended by a man telling him, "Hey, let's have this conversation. Tell your woman you call her back." So he definitely didn't have his balls. Whoever was on the phone with him, she definitely had him. So
Hey, this is how we can do it. We won't get on the men and we all get these men balls back. This is what we can do. We can change the topic, getting on the women, and then the men, them simp ass men gonna show up, and then that's how we can, get on the men. What you think?
hey, because you notice no women came on and was like, "Y'all being real mean to the men." They
Right.
said the one she said, "Y'all not being mean enough," which proves my point. They
right.
they prove my point every single time.
Yeah, nah, that's facts. I didn't see one woman come on stage and say, "Hey, y'all take it easy on them. They
That
trying."
that topic is messed up. For y'all saying that men don't have their balls, that's a real messed up topic. Y'all need to stop that.
That's rude. That's disrespectful.
I,
Yeah,
th- I think
y'all judging the men.
I think I got the topic. Women, y'all need y'all ovaries back.
Oh,
What? No.
you say women need to take a shot of estrogen.
Is we going with that?
Nah, I
Women
don't know,
need to
man.
take
We
them
can
No.
keep it
ovaries
like it
back.
Let's
is.
do it.
Hey, y'all come up on stage, man. Add to the topic. If you Israel, and you want to add to the topic, come up on stage. All right. What I'm saying? Stage open to everybody. Come add to the conversation, man. How do men get their balls back, right?
Shit, you put him who eat first, the man or the kids? We get the smoke.
Oh, don't do that.
I like that. Who eat first, the man or the kids? My finger on the button.
Hey, let's do that. Who eat? Let's do that. Who eat first, man or kid? I like that. That brings back memories.
Hey, they got Facebook topics with thousands of comments on them from that question. People be going crazy about that question. They be like, "I'm a female," and then hey, men be simping on that question. They're like,
Yep,
"Oh,"
yep.
they be like, "Nah, my kid's gonna eat first before me," and I'll be like, "Well, how long is it gonna take for her to put your plate down and put your kids down? Like, she gotta make a 45-minute car ride to the kitchen to get your plate after she get the kids' plate. We talking about a 30-second switch here. How big is your uh kitchen and dinner table to where this really is a crazy thing right here, bro.
All right, I changed the topic. You know what I'm saying? Who eat first, the man or the kids?
Damn,
That's a good point. I want to know myself because I'd be damned if
man, forget these damn kids. Give them some Cheerios with no milk. Send them to bed.